What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, it's a vibe. You know what it is, man. Football is still, happening. A little bit different attire out there in Latrobe, but football still nonetheless is getting active. So definitely enjoying that. It's our show before the weekend for us, so that's a vibe. Had me another golf lesson today. Feeling real good about my game improvements, So yeah, man.
What they telling you?
So I was working on my chipping and putting today.
It's the most important part.
That's what I kept hearing. Yeah, because I was like, I want to go back to the range. I want to go drive. It's like, nah, man. How many times you gonna hit that, man? Don't worry about that. And I know you've told me that. And I'm just like, but I just feel like I need to improve. Some of my best holes have taken place after I've crushed it off the tee. So I'm like, I feel like I got to get that. But he's like, nah, man, this is what you want to focus on.
It is all a part of the game.
Yeah.
So you do want to have good drives. You do want to have nice second shots. You want to have confidence there, definitely. So for you, it is interesting. I'd say, saying like chipping and putting is the most important part. It's probably like irrelevant to you right now.
I'm like, bro, I got to get down there. Like, when I see people crush off the tee, I'm like, yeah, I need like 2-3
you need
of them
that.
off. Yeah.
I get you. Yeah. I feel you on that. As the years go on, you will discover, though, it is literally only about chipping and putting.
Yeah.
As long as you could get balls out there, keep them in play.
You're good. Just got to, that's the part. Yeah.
If you have good chipping, man, good putting, it's a huge difference in the scores. There's so many times I've gotten better at chipping and putting over the last couple of years. Yeah. I will say that. I think the LASIK has helped me tremendously, specifically this year.
He literally told me, he was like, because I told him, I got G, I take it with me and stuff like that. He's like, this is what you should have him working on more so at this age than trying. Yeah. I was like, dang, I didn't even think of that, but yeah. So it was pretty cool though, man. I felt really good about it.
He's got a very good point with that.
Serious? This is crazy.
Yeah, I would do that actually. I think I was reading somewhere, or my buddy told me this. Earl Woods wouldn't let Tiger play from the white tees until he could shoot par from the reds. Ooh. So for that, you have to think. Once you start developing and getting older and stuff, like you're gonna be able to hit the ball still like pretty good.
Yeah. It
becomes then breaking par red tees all about the short game. So like for me right now, I bet you my score wouldn't even be that much different if I play from the red tees.
See?
I'm being because it's all about the short game. Because you see how I hit my drives,
right? You're gonna
especially around courses around here. Yeah. I hit drives. I got wedges in probably 90% of the time, like $120 in.
Yeah.
So red tees, what difference is it really gonna be?
Right, because you're still gonna be on.
Unless I'm able to drive greens. Now that's the different story. But ultimately, still like that comes down to short game.
Yeah.
Like if you're driving it up around the green, you still got to have good chipping and stuff. I think all right, it probably would improve a little bit for certain holes and whatnot. But I don't think by that much.
I definitely get what you're saying though. I didn't think of it like that. Like I said, for me, man, I was always thinking like I need to drive far. If I could drive far, I got a chance. But I get because how many times do you actually come off the tee? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all chipping and putting.
That's crazy. But salute it though, bro. Salute it.
Missing
man.
a 3-footer is the same amount of strokes as bombing a drive.
Wow.
You put it that way.
I gotta make sure I get my chipping and putting nice then. I like this, man.
Yeah, no joke. But I'm telling you, for you, I think you're kind of right though. You want to just be hitting flush shots out there. Yeah.
Cause like I don't feel like I
think you want to get that first.
I feel way better or way more confident with my chipping and putting or irons just in general than I do with my driver. Like I might hit a good driver, but I don't know when I can like replicate that consistently. Whereas my irons, if I hit a bad iron, I'm like, bro, give it to me right. I guarantee I can get it right within the next 2 to 3 strokes. Like guaranteed. With the driver, I just don't feel that confident with it just yet, bro. So I'm like, I want to work that. But I get it though. I definitely get the chipping and putting part. Cause I've definitely like 5 putt something. You're like, bro, holy smokes, man.
5 strokes, yeah. Waste a lot of strokes
real,
around there.
It is real, man. It is real. But bro, we got another great day today, though, man.
Yeah.
Another great day. I did want to say this though before we started officially. I did want to acknowledge my partner, my brother Jordan Dangerfield, man, officially calling it into the career, man. Officially did put his announcement out there yesterday, man. So salute my dog on that, man. Anytime you able to come through this thing undrafted, 1AA, put together 8 years total in this league, man. Heck of a job by him, man. Dope dude. Obviously, he's been on the show multiple times. So did want to salute my partner, them, on the front end of this thing, man. Joining the good old retired folks.
Has he only been with the Steelers?
No, he was. Well, I don't. Yeah, because he
on the
started
Pro
out in
Football
Buffalo.
Reference, it's only Steelers.
Because we started out in Buffalo together, but he was never on active, so I doubt that it would have actually made it up there.
Right.
Yeah, and I know that happened a couple of times, even with him in Pittsburgh, where he's just on practice squad, and it's like, yeah, you're not gonna get that credit this season and stuff like that, but. Yeah, man, that's my dude, though, man. So salute him, though, man.
Good for him.
Stacking them years up, absolutely, man. And officially putting a close to a chapter, man. So salute him on that one. But, yeah, with that being the case,
well,
man.
I was thinking.
What you got from me, man? What you got?
I was thinking. I've been pulling my weight here.
Uh-oh.
Because I had that little segment at the beginning of these shows.
You used to. You used to.
Deke thoughts or
you used to.
Deke interesting facts. I don't think we really had a specific phrase for it, but
it was Deke thoughts.
Is that what we're going with?
Deke thoughts. Because it reminds me of like poetry.
Deke facts, maybe?
Yeah. No, because I ain't want to call it facts. Sometimes like I don't be knowing how factual it is or not. But if you feeling real factual, it's Deke thoughts. Because it's coming from your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? What you got for us today, though?
Well, I guess facts could go under the umbrella of thoughts.
Because you thought about it, then you researched it to confirm it. All right, what you got? What you got, though?
I need to get back to doing this consistently. If you're about it,
I love this, bro. Because
I didn't know if people were about it like that.
Deke, forget what they are like. This is for us. You know why? Because we're gonna talk football. We always come up here and talk football for at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours.
Well, this one has to do with football.
You said that's fine. We can at least get a 5-minute window, 10-minute window of just whatever might be in the stratosphere of a Deke thought. Because we know it's rangy. It could range.
It could.
Yeah.
I saw this one pop up on Instagram. Stetson Bennett played on the same Georgia team in 2017 as Sonny Michel.
Yeah.
Michel got drafted, played for 3 different teams, won 2 Super Bowls, and retired before Stetson played a snap in the league. That's incredible.
Hey, yo, when they talk about Stetson being like the super senior, like, I get it, bro. Like,
that is incredible.
He was there for a while, bro. He was there for a while, bro. Seriously.
Dude that was on the same team as him at Georgia, 2017, has already retired from the NFL.
Sonny Michel, bro.
Before Stetson has played a snap in the NFL.
Yes. Crazy. But that's why I laugh when they try to make it sound like Kenny is old like that. I'm like, Kenny was in college for a while, but Stetson, it just seems way longer.
Kenny was on like the Burrow path.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Stetson, like, yeah, he was there for a while, man.
People just like to hate on Kenny.
Yeah, shout out to Kenny, though, man.
It's unfortunate.
You know how that goes, bro.
That was a wild stat
that is definitely
came across my Instagram, and I was like, wait, I need to put this out there on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, yeah, I used to do that back in the day. I used to give some interesting stats
Every
and facts
once in a
and
while,
thoughts.
you would come through, you know, like you had a little run, too, though. You had a run, so I'm glad that, you know, you come back and, you know, you ready to get back in that space.
I'll try to keep it consistent.
I appreciate you.
If people like it, well, I'll keep doing it.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I've learned a lot. It's been some talks that I've had with extreme
I still remember
confidence.
the Alexander the Great one.
I remember Alexander the Great. I remember a fruit versus a vegetable.
There's something about the Black Plague, too.
I don't remember the Black Plague one.
There's something about it.
It might have been.
Can't remember it exactly.
Yeah.
But there was like a hoax. There was like a conspiracy around it.
Yeah.
That it was potentially something else.
I mean, it's not far off. I'm sure it's something back there about, you know.
Yeah. I think it had something to do with an animal. Like they blamed it on rats, but maybe it was a different animal. I can't remember exactly, but there was a Black Plague one.
Okay.
It was one of my early ones.
All right, respect, man. I like it. But yeah, you always come with some heat. So I'm like, yeah, man, let's definitely bring that back, man, because I'm all for that. We could even get a little graphic up here. Deep thoughts, make it like official segment.
I don't need all that.
All right,
that's doing too much.
Okay,
I don't need that much credit.
Okay, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, whenever
half the time, all it takes is Google and you find something.
But it's coming from you, though. It's coming from you, so it's special.
Okay.
All right, so if you need, we had a little graphic, we make a little sound.
Oh, yeah.
Thoughts?
Rion Farber. The plague was them killing cats. They thought the plague was due to cats. There was something with... oh, man. Yeah, that was it. That was a conspiracy. Yeah. It was like the Pope put a whole hit out on cats and trying
Now
to get
that
rid
does
of
sound
them.
familiar when you said the Pope part. That does sound familiar.
Yep.
That was
it. Thank
early
you
on.
for that.
Yeah, that was actually early on in the process. Yeah.
But then there's conflicting reports that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it did.
Well, you said the Pope was involved, and yeah, I get it. Maybe it didn't look the best, so you got to make some alterations to the story.
I might have to look back on that one. Yeah, because I'm actually curious what exactly were the real details on that. But yeah, I'll try to bring it back.
Nah, respect, man. Please do. I like that.
But that's one right there. Sonny
Let's
Michel
go.
and Stetson Bennett.
Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Well, before we get started, I did want to take a moment to make a shout out, Deke. Can I make a shout out real quick, man? All right. So I usually don't do shout outs, right? Actually, I shout out everybody. But this is a different shout out. Usually we shout out everybody that's on the live with us and that's on the YouTube and the streaming and stuff like that. But Deke, I just so happen to be on the audio only side of this thing, man.
Okay.
And I saw we had some comments over there. People leave some positive reviews over there, man. So I just want to take time to just acknowledge the one that I saw.
I forgot we even do audio.
Bro, I totally forgot as well. I was like, yo, I guess we do have audio only out there. So for the iTunes, the Google Play, the Spotify, and everybody that only listens through audio only, we appreciate the heck out y'all and all them 5-star reviews y'all be pulling up with, all right? But my man Tommy Bradshaw, he had left the most recent 5-star review for us on iTunes, man. So I want to shout you out, Tommy Bradshaw.
Terry's brother.
Appreciate it. Might be, man. But salute you for tapping in with us, man. Even though you only tap in from the audio standpoint, at least I think that's what your comment said. But either way, man, I appreciate the heck out you, man. But he said, yeah, he loves both of us, man. Loves our dynamic, man. So salute him.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely. So yes, Tommy, appreciate you again, man. All right. So with that being the case, though, let's start the show the way that we always do, baby. Go ahead, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comment section so that way we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you have not done so just yet.
Mr. Malvo talking my talk, 562 style, says 562. Checking in.
Let's get it. Shout out to the 562 one time.
Andre Anderson, 918, Jenks, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Rod Dulles, 330, Youngstown, Ohio.
Come on, you better talk about Shoreline one time.
Yep. Soviet Bear, the 330, Canton. The Browns and Jets are invading.
Let's get it. Man, we got a game tonight, bro. We actually got football tonight.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we could check some props or something.
We got football tonight, Deke. Let's get it.
I'm not going to be able to watch, actually.
What you got going on, man?
I got some drum stuff.
All right.
Some band.
Skills up. I could dig it.
Right.
Yeah. I think I got a haircut
tonight,
but
bro. That doesn't hold me back from maybe putting in a Zach Wilson prop or something like that.
It can't hurt. I low-key might want some action on the Zach Wilson. I might have to look. We might have to look into
touchdown?
That before we get up out of here.
Can you get a
man.
touchdown?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might have to look into that.
Passing yards?
He said whoever's the quarterback they bring in, he's gonna make their life a living hell. I ain't forgot that just yet. So this is the start to it. All right.
Leah Warren, 254.
Oh yeah, Colleen. You know what time it is.
Psycho Not, the 754 Hollywood, Florida, still waiting on this same trade. I don't know what he's talking about.
Same trade.
Is he talking about baseball? Trade deadline just passed?
I don't know.
No clue.
Was he trying to trade Bednar? Who was he trying to trade, man?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Vegas TJG says Deke Cannon and Drumline 3.
One band, one sound. One band, one
Did they actually
sound.
make a Drumline 2?
They did, but nobody watched it, bro. Nobody watched it, bro. You can't make a Drumline 2, bro.
I've seen Drumline.
Yeah, nobody watched 2. Nobody watched 2.
That's bad. Who'd they have as the lead guy?
I don't know, and nobody cared because it wasn't.
Did they bring Nick Cannon
No,
back?
it was not. So it's like, yo, nobody cares about Drumline 2. It's kind of like when they just did the White Man Can't Jump. You saw they did another version of that. He's like, I ain't watching that, bro. Like,
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, it's like, I'm good on that.
Ryan
Hard
McPherson.
pass.
480 Gilbert, Arizona.
Let's go. Shout out to Gilbert. Absolutely.
Team 55, 847 Beach Park, Illinois.
I like that.
Big Earn, 772-252. Halifax, North Carolina, heading up to Buffalo.
Shout out. Oh, hey, man, that's a lovely place to be. I see you over there, baby. Yes, indeed.
Mr. Steeler, 3447-336, High Point.
High Point, all right.
Turn it in from the 336 High Point.
Yeah, High Point, North Kakalaki.
Corey Martinez, 915 El Paso, Texas.
Shout out to El Paso, man. Got major love for El Paso. Right next to Warriors, Deke. Right next to Warriors,
Psychonaut clarifies, was talking about the Damian trade for my Heat.
Oh, Damian was about to get in trouble. You saw the league. They told him, hey, man, stop talking about this. You keep telling everybody where you want to go. You keep acting like you want to be there. Like,
yeah, that kind of is tampering.
Yeah, that kind of is a lot like tampering, man. Yeah. Because everybody in the mama know Dame wants to be in Miami. We all know that. Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have taken all that money from Portland.
Oh, man. While talking bad about the people that was already doing what you're doing right now.
Kenneth Moses, I'll say two more. 757 salute from Virginia Beach.
Doug Crib.
Moats, backs on backers. Who gave you the business?
The business?
Lebbo?
No, not in backs on backers.
Marshawn?
We won't do backs on backers in Buffalo. This is strictly a Pittsburgh drill, man. If it was in Buffalo, it probably would have been Marshawn early on. Yeah, but you got to think, like, for backs on backers, yeah.
Ben Tate?
No. And Tate wasn't here for training camp. We signed him right before for the playoff run. That became.
I just wanted to throw his name out. Yeah, I know. We only had him for 1 week.
Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben.
No, not shout out to him.
I'm trying to think, man. Honestly, backs on backers, like, that was not something that I ever felt like was a hard drill for a defender. Because that drill's in our favor.
LeGarrette Blount?
Nah. LeGarrette was tight. He was good, though. But no, it wasn't LeGarrette. If anything, honestly, probably be Matt Spaeth. If I had to think of a name on top of my head, Spaeth probably be the one to me that was the most challenging. Like, me and Heath, we would match up occasionally, but that wasn't really his game. You know what I mean? Like, for Heath, I knew when we were trying to run routes, that's when he was going to be, the problem. But when we talking about, can you block me as I'm a 9 technique rushing and I got a 2-way go? Like, as an NFL player, I should be able to beat you consistently, especially a tight end. And that's kind of how I always looked at it. So to me, the one who, like I said, the one who probably gave me the most difficulty was Spaeth, but it was more so because of his length.
That one makes sense.
Yeah,
that was
Spaeth
his
long.
Specialty.
Yeah, he's long. And that was the one thing that he could do extremely well. And that's why we kept him around as long as we did as well, man, whether it was him blocking 3-4 outside linebackers or him blocking 4-3 DNs. But, yeah, none of the running backs. Because you got to think, for a running back, I'm looking at them, and it's like, bro, I feel like I got the size advantage. 90% of the time as an NFL rusher, I never had the size advantage because you're going against tackles, guards, right? So when you would see a tight end or a running back, I'm like, thank you, God.
You should have them by 20, 30 pounds, right?
Yeah. So that's why it was different for me in backs on backers. Now, if you're asking routes, L. Bell was a monster child. Like, yeah, you don't want none of that. He was making Law Dog look like Law Dog needed to go home. You know what I'm saying? Until Shea really came into his zone, it was like, yo, we ain't got no answer for that over there. Yeah, Heath was another one. He was like, bro, you're not even fast all the way at this stage, but you're so crafty that you find every way to create separation. And it became more of, you're not even thinking about the athleticism. You're trying to outthink Heath while trying to guard Heath.
Right.
But that's what made Heath. You like, bro, how are you not even running fast? I'm with you, but yet from here to there, you found a way to create this separation right as that ball is coming. And that was the one thing for him, man, that it was always like, yo, it would just make you just scratch your head sometimes. Like, how the heck did you do that? How? But that's he.
Dree Archer didn't get you?
Nah. They won't go have Dree blocking though. Man.
People are bringing up Gary Russell. Tiemann saying Russell was a beast. I don't think we're remembering the same guy. Like, he was all right. A beast? Come
Gary
on.
Russell.
I thought Isaac Redmond was a better novelty running back than
Those all
Gary
before
Russell.
me. Yeah, that's before me. Yeah.
Gary Russ, come on. A beast. Fitz Toussaint. I can't believe that was brought up.
Fitz has some action, man. He just happened to have a turnover at the wrong time. But Fitz, he got after it a little bit. Yeah. trying to think, who's another one we could name? Josh Harris.
Random running backs. Yeah, the only one that they brought up that would have me thinking would be LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah. LeGarrette has size. LeGarrette definitely has size. But you got to think, size in that particular drill, is it really size when we are used to facing, it was what, Marcus Gilbert, Kelvin Beachum, Alejandro Villanueva, I'm drawing a blank on my guy, Mike Adams. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of like...
Rosie?
No, because Rosie still early on was like learning it. But Rosie did get nice at it. But they would mainly have Rosie match up versus like inside linebackers. Because when you think about just protection wise, it's really rare where you're going to have that fullback trying to come back and block a backside outside linebacker and pass pro. That fullback has to step up and take on them inside blitzing linebackers. And same with running backs. Like, we would get the running backs on occasion, but we would mainly focus on them tight ends. Because what protection are we going to say, hey, Alex Highsmith, Najee, we're leaving him for you? Like, nah, bro, I ain't really trying to do that. Like, I would much rather have a tight end over there or something like that. So that was kind of like how the matchups would go. But every once in a while, you still have to do it. And yeah, if you do it right, you do it light. Now, some of these dudes, though, we talking about, oh no, they definitely kick butt. And I've seen some of our linebackers, not guys that y'all might know in terms of like name, but some of the dudes who struggled in that same drill we talking about. And where I might only go 2 times and done for the whole day, that dude might go 10 times. Because if you're allowing tight ends to block you in that drill, bro, that ain't good business.
Sure.
If they could block you when everything is in your favor, what's going to happen when it's even or slanted in their favor?
Right.
And Coach T would be, real anal about that, and to the point where he's like, we guarantee that our LB should win against tight ends and running backs. If you can't do that consistently, I'm going to find somebody that can. And, bro, it'll be times you're watching dudes, you're like, bro, if you do not win this rep, coach is probably going to go bring somebody in here tomorrow. And on occasion, you would see that actually happen. And then sometimes the dude would start fighting back, and then, you'd be like, all right, cool. But I'm like, if you fighting like that in the drill that is supposed to be to your advantage, what about this 6 technique drill, and when you actually got to cover these guys drill when that's slanted in their favor? Like, yeah, so you definitely want to take care of business there, man.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, first super chat we got, President Nitty, on my way to Veggies. Y'all going to the game in Cleveland? I'll be there.
Let's go. In terms of the game in Cleveland, that's week 2, right?
No. Home, week 2, Monday Night Football. The
He's
Cleveland one's like,
yeah, excuse me.
The reason I know about this is because I might have a trip down to Florida that weekend.
Okay.
So I'm up in the air.
Okay.
I went last year, though. I went to the Thursday night game.
You did?
I would like to go.
Cleveland is a dope spot for them games, too, bro. Like, we've had chances. We've seen the atmosphere out there, man. Yeah.
I'm up in the air. Maybe I can make both trips. Go down to Florida, then fly from Florida to Cleveland game day.
That'd be boss.
Show up.
That'd be boss, bro. You could pull it off, though.
I'm up in the air because I think there's a Pitt home game that weekend, too.
Oh, you got a lot going on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. I'm trying to think. I don't even. What month is that in?
November. I think it's the week before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And then the Bengals game.
That's
I can't remember
Christmas.
if that's home or away. We have one around Christmas.
Right.
And we also have one around Thanksgiving, too. Weekend after Thanksgiving? Yeah, like the day after Black Friday or Sunday after Black Friday. Jared Smith, what home games you planning on going to?
Man, shoot. I know for me, man, I'm pretty much going to be at all of them. Unless my schedule changes otherwise. Yeah. Everything should be the same. Yeah, I should be at all of them. That's the plan. I think that's the plan. I'm going to find out, though. I haven't had anybody tell me otherwise just yet. So, yeah. And Deke always be in the city.
I think so as well.
Deke be down there. You know what I'm talking about, man. We got to be in the building, man. Got to be in the building.
Stan Claire, gifted a Moats membership to Psychonaut.
Shout out to Stan Claire being a rock star at life, paying it forward. And Psychonaut, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Varys Singh. Deke got his priorities straight. Dub drummer.
Let's get it.
I try.
Nah, bro. I wish y'all could have seen these pictures of Deke throughout his years of playing the drums. It's just the evolution of Deke. Like, you got like 7-year-old Deke with like the big church shirt on. I'm like, yo, look at Deke. Like, you look so young. But
That was
like,
actually, you know what that was? That was that was a soccer shirt.
a soccer shirt.
We
Okay.
had a soccer game that day. I never played soccer growing up, but it was my 8th grade year in grade school. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not doing anything else in these months before basketball season. Let me just play soccer with my buddies.
Let's go.
Led the team in scoring, actually.
Oh, okay. Get a bucket then.
Yeah, I was a little cherry picker. That was the forward. I was all right. That wasn't really my sport though.
Let's get it, man. But no, man, respect, and yes, man. You do got your priorities in order, man. Salute you.
Ramsey Sala, JPJ ends a 2-minute drill with the pick from Kenny Pickett. That happened today.
Yeah, man. JPJ, man, he's been putting together a nice camp. I know some of the highlights they get shown, and people are like, "Oh man, he's getting cooked. He's getting toast. He's getting that." And as players, we talk about the context of it, right? We talked about the JPJ or the Pickens catch that went crazy, and why as a defender, we're like, bro, that was great by you. Like, if you do that every single time you're guarding somebody, you're gonna be one of the greatest defenders to ever play this game, like guaranteed. You know, and we talked about how even a couple plays later from there, he had responded with the interception. Obviously, he ended the practice today or the 2-minute drill today with the interception. I also could talk about how every single practice, JPJ is the first guy on that field. And he's out there 20 minutes before anybody shows up, just catching footballs off the jug machine, just working on different ways to get turnovers. Whether it's combat catch, whether it's breaking down, whether it's over the shoulder. And when you talk about that type of work ethic, you see in the dividends being paid off. When you talk about some of these interceptions happening, that was one of the knocks on him coming out of college. We talked about, you know, him being at Penn State and only having one career interception. And it's like, well, how can he be elite but not have the turnovers? Well, he's a person just like the rest of us. And he, you know, hears them criticisms and, you know, understands where he might have come up short. And that's something that he's definitely been putting forward, you know, trying to improve his game. And like I said, for me, man, just as a fan of him, it's like, man, it's just dope to see the hard work being paid off. Even though it's in the short term right now from a practice perspective, it's still dope for him to keep his confidence and just feel like, man, what I'm doing is not being done in vain. If I work, this game will repay me the way that it's supposed to.
2 questions. 1, you didn't see Deontay with him on the jugs machines?
Nah, Deontay been straight though. Deontay had a fire catch, bro.
Man,
Did you see the one?
I did. It was a Pickens-esque catch.
Bro, no. See, it was different because you saw that separation around it.
Maybe we're talking about a different catch.
I was talking about the one on the sideline, the one-hander. It was.
We're talking about the same catch.
Yeah, it was deep out. Yeah, boy, that was beautiful. Pickens is more like combat. Like, he got bumpy and all that. DJ, that was like, man, it was a beautiful throw because he gave him a chance to go beat Jordan. But I just love, like, he creates space. Like, it was space. It was nothing. It won't no get off me, hold me. No. DJ, he different now.
Do we have the best receiving core in the league? Secretly.
We're going to find out.
If CA is our 4th,
we're going to find out. I mean, to me, when I think of the receivers, you know, right now, and man, since we're going to talk a little bit, let's talk a little bit.
My second question, though, real quick.
All right.
JPJ jersey on the way for you?
Well, see, now you're talking about me getting jerseys. Man, you know, I don't do jerseys like that, man.
I know, but I mean, like you got the connection to his father. You're talking about you're a fan of Porter Jr.'s game and him working hard.
Yeah, like maybe if
maybe you got to pay some respect.
If like my son wants a jersey or something, like he could wear the jerseys, man. Like I told you, as a dude that's done that, like I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. As like
think of it for style purposes,
like for me to do it, it's just weird at times. Like, if I'm gonna wear a Steelers jersey, I'm just put my own jersey. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels weird. That's all. But I am a big fan of him. Like, my son can wear his jersey. And I don't let my son wear everybody's jersey. But my son can wear his jersey.
Wait.
I'm dead serious.
Well, I know you've said that before, but can I ask you then, has he brought up a name like that, I want his jersey, and then you simply will not let him get a jersey? Like,
so we haven't had it to that extent.
Dad, I want Claypool now. You ain't getting Claypool.
So put it like this, like we haven't had it to that extent, but he has mentioned like a name before, and I'm like,
You sway him a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, all right, whatever. But I know already I'm not getting you that jersey. You know what I mean? So yeah, like
Some they're out of stock.
Right. I'm like, yo, I'm sure as he gets older, we will probably have like that crossing.
Oh, he knows how to use an iPad too. I'm sure he could
Yeah.
check online to see if the jersey's in stock.
But for me, I'm like, if I don't feel like this is a dude that you need to be representing, I'm gonna tell like, nah, bro. Like, nah, we ain't doing that one. I do not care what you have to say. We could talk about it a little bit more, but at the end of the day, no, and I'm gonna communicate why. Cause you know how it is, bro. There's some dudes out here. Well, maybe you don't know all the way. Maybe I'm too close to it at times. I just be knowing about certain stuff. I'm just like, nope, you're not, nope, not happening today. No, can't do it.
So who's his jerseys again? I know Pickett. He's got a couple
So right
Bills
now,
ones.
so he has Josh. He has Josh Allen, Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, Stephon Diggs, Crosby, Kutch, Steph Curry, LeBron, and then just me, Pittsburgh, because he actually doesn't have his own Bills just yet. He keeps telling me I need to get him one. I keep slacking on the job though. Yeah,
Keep slacking.
I keep slacking.
Yeah, no reason to rush
Stop that, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
So no Claypool and Juju.
See, don't do that to me, bro. Do not do that. I did not see that.
They were
bro.
popular players,
don't do
too.
That, bro. Do not do that. We're not doing that.
It seems like that was a wise decision.
Y'all are funny, bro.
No
Stop
Najee,
it.
though. No Najee.
He hasn't asked for Najee, and we don't support running backs. You know that. I don't even want to plant that seed in his head. Yeah. I'm like, wide receiver, quarterback. He'll get a
No
TJ.
defense, though.
No,
huh?
no. So this is the thing.
That's what I was going to say
So
next.
he wanted a 90. He wants a 90. My problem was I was going to put my 90 order in when I was getting more 55s. And I just keep procrastinating.
Okay.
So that's why he doesn't have the 90. But I'm all for the 90. I'm like, bro.
You might need to get that one in the block.
No. He's getting the
block
authentic.
numbers.
He'll get the authentic 90. All
Okay.
the other ones like, oh, you get the little replica one, man. We ain't tripping. And we ain't got no skin in that game, all right? For 90, you going to get the Stitch one. Because that's my dog. I rocks with 90. So, yeah.
Yeah, Trader Great says no AB jersey.
Can't. Nah.
Oh, he also says, what about Big Ben?
I ain't got no issue with that.
He never asked for it.
He never asked for it, though.
Damn.
His guys, Kenny and Josh. Yeah. So, all good.
He was too young for Ben.
He was too young. He was too young.
He didn't understand the greatness he was witnessing.
way too young. Way too young, man.
He didn't understand.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But he's got the KP one, though.
No, man.
Mark Barron jersey. What the hell? No.
Hey, so I said the Mark Barron. I want the John Bostic. I get a Bostic. Or, you ready for this one? Let me get a
D-Bush.
Moncrief.
Oh, hell no.
Moncrief, bro. Get you a
Hell no.
Moncrief. We going vintage, man. I need something off the beaten path. I want something that says underground Steeler fan.
I saw a video pop up. This was Mason's first game, when Ben went out against Seattle. And I remember Mason had 2 picks. I didn't remember that one of them came right off of Moncrief's hands
It
into
did,
one of
yeah,
the defenders.
yeah.
Holy hell.
Remember, because we talked about his hands.
I know it was
yeah.
bad, but I didn't know one of
No,
Mason's picks
it
was direct.
right through it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
directly due to
Yeah, dude.
Moncrief dropping it. I know he dropped he had to have dropped 5 balls in those first
Yeah.
2 games. Had to have.
Yeah. And he only lasts, what, 4? 5?
Not long.
I don't think it wasn't that long.
Holy. Okay, where were we at here?
So I think we were talking JPJ.
I think you were about to say something else.
I
weren't you?
was, man. So, just in terms of JPJ, right? In terms of what I'm liking about him specifically, when you're seeing some of the reps, right? Some of the stuff where he may have appeared to have been burnt, right? Or gotten beat. I know the one clip I saw from GP that we've all talked about. I've already talked about that in terms of just why it was still a good rep for him. Other plays, though, that I saw was the one where Calvin Austin took him up top, right? And I'm like, dang, shout out to Cal. He fast as heck. But then at the same time, I'm like, all right, how many dudes are actually that fast, though? And I don't want to go full defense on you, but I'm like, it was even a sack on the play. Marcus Golden.
There's probably
what
a
I'm
handful.
Yeah,
Less than 10. I'd
But
say.
as a whole, I'm just like, yo, if PCJ, if those are the type of things that have been quote unquote negative for you, a George Pickens highlight reel, one, out of 10 times you making that type of thing, and a Calvin Austin on a play where the play would have been a sack anyway. It's like, yo, you're living with that as a defender. You live with that because you're not going to be able to stop everything. You understand that. But you just play the probability game. How many times can that happen? How many times am I going to see this part? How many times can this hurt me? And for JPJ right now, he has to be feeling really good. Now, I do want to see him, though, when we start talking about preseason games next week, what that looks like in stadium. Because of this. Right now in practice, yeah, it's cameras out there. Yeah, it's fans out there. Yeah, your business is sort of in the street. But it's a controlled climate. And what do I mean? Deke, after that GP play, what happened? Did that ball get snapped 40 yards downfield, or did that ball go right back to where the drill was starting at? Ball went right back to the drill, right? The Calvin Austin play where Calvin
not
ran
the momentum
behind,
you would feel in actual games.
You don't have to feel the field flip and you're watching your brothers walk down here and they're like, bro, what happened? Because we don't get the luxury of seeing a replay or seeing the camera. We're playing our spot and we just know that you were guarding him and it's a 40-yard play. We don't know if the referee blew the call. We don't know if it was OPI. We don't know nothing. How does he respond in that moment? Because right now I'm pissed off, but I'm going to get to go right back down here and it's not going to have a consequence. Or I'm pissed off, I got to come off the field anyways because it wasn't my rep. Now I get to come back out here. In these games, you know what I mean, with the flow of it, that can feel a lot different. And that's the one part that we won't know how he's going to respond to that until we're in stadium. But that's the only thing for me right now where when I watch him, I'm just like, that's the next thing I just need to see. Because everything else in terms of him staying on top of the routes, in terms of his hand placement, I'm like, I'm loving that. And if Calvin's the only one that ran by you, we gonna be all right because there's not a lot of Calvin Austin type speed dudes in this league, man.
It's true. No. So we got Tampa Bay week 1. Mm-hmm. Do you think we see Evans Godwin? Because of the whole quarterback situation, just to try to build that chemistry?
I don't.
Baker?
Well, no. Which one? Hold on. Which one just came off the injury, though?
Ooh.
Was it? No. I thought one of them was coming off of an injury.
They both had 1,000 yards last year. Godwin was hurt, I think, 2 years ago.
I remember because he was coming off the ACL 2 years ago. But yeah, I thought one of them was still, like, last year I thought they was dealing with something. If not,
maybe nagging throughout the year, but they both had 1,000 yards.
I'm trying to think. If not, you might see it, especially with the new quarterback, though.
That's what I'm thinking.
New quarterback, you do have a chance.
Russell Gage is their third guy then. And then they got a bunch of no-names after that.
I only see them out there, though, for maybe 2 series for preseason game 1. Yeah.
Oh, Matt Filer's on the
Yeah,
Buccaneers.
He just signed there. He signed last week. Yeah, shout out my dog, man.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, though. I mean, I actually kind of like JPJ in those matchups, though, if he's going up against Evans and Godwin.
Yeah, if it's non-speed dudes, I love it even more so.
Yeah.
Because I've seen how he's dealt with big combat catch guys who, I mean, now obviously we know with George Pickens, he has elite body control. I think that's something that we could all agree on. In terms
he's a little bit more springy than Evans and Godwin at this stage.
Yeah. In fact, tell me how you feel about this. Brian McFadden, when we had him on the radio show the other day, he had compared his game to like a Chad Johnson in terms of the body control element of it. How when you would watch Ocho, if he had to go up, could change his body type when he needed to go catch something and lead them feet back, and how he was elongated because he's not the same type of athlete in terms of GP. He doesn't play it like how AB does in terms of how AB would have the body control stuff. But he was talking about just like the long frame of like a Chad Johnson and how, you know, when he has to lean out and control that body stop and stuff like that, he's like, he felt some similarities there. To me, I'm like, I mean, that's fine.
That's not bad. I actually feel like Pickens is more springy, though, more explosive than a Chad Johnson.
I feel like Chad had faster feet in and out of his breaks. Chad's one of the best route runners I've ever seen. But I would agree. I feel like GP can go up, like
can make crazier plays.
Yeah.
The comparison I was liking, and I feel the same way about this one too. I would say GP is a little bit more springy, a little bit more explosive than this guy was. DeAndre Hopkins, and that was brought up by
that was another guy. Yeah,
Pat P brought that one up in that article where Pickens said he was the best in the world. I was like, I definitely agree with that. Hopkins can make some crazy catches, good body control, really good hands, but I feel like Pickens has a little bit more like athleticism, a little bit more juice to him. But
Yeah.
is he the route runner that Hopkins is? Well, I mean, we'll find out.
Well,
He's
'cause
got to
that's the
develop his
thing.
game.
Yeah, that's the thing we're trying to see. And some of the clips that have been circulating with George, yes, they're spectacular catches, but in terms of some of the way he's generated separation, yeah, it's a higher probability of drawing a flag. Whether it was the play with him and young Joey, or if it was the play with him and Pat P. It's like you're loving it. It's exciting. But at the same time, as just a player who's played this thing, you look at it and you're just like, man, you're going to have to improve that part. You're going to have to get a little bit more fine-tuned there. Otherwise, you're going to be highly penalized, and that's not what you want to be at that position. But to me, man, like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, if you fall anywhere between a D-Hop and a Ocho Cinco, bro,
you got to think.
Great situation.
D-Hop,
man.
yeah, D-Hop legitimately was considered one of the best between him and AB.
Him, AB, and Julio. Those are the
best
three we talked
receivers.
about.
Yeah,
like,
it was like
facts,
it was like
bro.
a 2 or 3 year stretch.
Facts, absolutely, man. And
it was just like your flavor. Which one do you prefer?
Who did you like, man? Who did you like? And the one thing I would say is we saw how D-Hop evolved into creating separation with some of his route running skills. That's the next thing that I want to see from Pickens. I love Pickens' body control. I love Pickens' ability to make combat catches, but I want to see him be able to generate more separation. And that's still the one thing that I have not consistently seen enough just yet. But when you're able to consistently make the type of catches he's making, you take that trade-off for right now. And that's the one thing. It's like, all right, we still keep giving us that, but eventually we want this to go to the next level, because it just becomes easier on the quarterback.
Right.
It's less risky on the quarterback. You don't want every single time you go to this receiver, it has to be a highlight reel. I got to go up and do something crazy to come down with it, because you just feel like, man, what are the probability of me having success with that? If I throw it out there 10 times, you only get it 5, but the other 5 are picks. I can't have that.
There is some stat out there though, like Pickett's rating is absurd going to Pickens.
Right
like
now.
Every time he's thrown to
Yeah.
Pickens, it's been something
it's crazy.
good.
It's crazy. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you.
Like,
Man.
I was listening to Pickens' press conference today. I mean, he's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But he is just like,
Go for it.
yeah, I'm open even when I'm not open.
Yeah.
And he said something like, I think they're starting to finally realize that. I was going to say it more and more last year, but I was still young. But yeah, just keep throwing it to me.
Yeah.
And there is the stat. I'm telling you,
It's true,
Pickett's
bro.
rating is like almost a
Yeah.
perfect passer rating when throwing to Pickens.
No, without a doubt. Like it's funny, but it's true at the same time. My thing is just, like I said, you just wanted to evolve. That's all. You wanted to evolve. I do love Pickens' confidence, though. And like I said, he continues to show it every day, man. He backs it up to his best of ability. But that is this league, though. You have to continue to evolve. You have to continue to improve your game. And that's the only thing, like I said, when we watch him, we're like, yo, we know you could do the combat catch thing, but we need you to be able to do this as well, because that is going to make his job in terms of this Kenny Pickett quarterback action a lot easier, man. It's a small, and my thing is it's a small sample size. We know Kenny didn't play the full season with GP. GP got 17 under his belt, So with that, I'm just like, man, that's just a dangerous game if all we do is just chuck it in their 50-50 balls. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, not only that, we got 2 or 3 other receivers that we got confidence in.
Absolutely.
Deontay getting open. A-Rob obviously is building rapport. And then Calvin Austin's been showing a lot of flashes in training camp.
He definitely has, bro. Like, the speed continues to show up, and that's the one thing that you love, man. Speed is scary. Speed is scary, man, because you can't get hands on that. You can get hands on a GP and you can feel good about my chances of him making those type of catches. When I watched Calvin run by Peasy Jr., I'm like, all right, we could see comfort. We could talk about the sack. That was confirmed. But that still is more of an issue. I'm more scared of that than GP walking over there versus JPJ right now. Because that type of speed, if I can't get hands on that,
oh, that could be a drag over the middle. That could be a little zig route.
Yeah.
In the slot. It could be any route.
Right.
You don't know.
And once it catches it and now it's a foot race, who's winning that, bro? It's a handful of dudes that can run like that, man. So yeah, man. That was the one for me. I'm like, whoo, I'm glad he's on our team.
Do we need CA to bulk up a little bit more, like Tyreek?
I don't want to change him yet because we haven't seen him play just yet.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to see him play first.
I was just seeing some highlights from Tyreek last year, though, with the Dolphins.
Yeah. Tyreek looked like a running back, bro.
Well,
Tyreek built like a running back.
Not only that, but he's going up and getting some of these balls down the field.
Yeah.
Almost like AB would do. It's like, how's this guy catching these?
But Tyreek is an explosive, 100-meter dash.
It was all the Tua underthrows
that
Tyreek was going up and getting.
Hey, but they love Tua, man. He's very accurate. He's very accurate. He's very accurate. But yeah.
On like 5 or 10 yard passes, maybe.
Oh, I like it, bro. I like it. As like I said, man, I'm not a Tua supporter, but I'm glad that Tua plays for the Dolphins.
You're right. Let's see Calvin
I'm
first
very
year,
happy
and
he plays for the
then we'll
Dolphins.
develop a weight regimen for him.
Yeah. Well, because how do we know where he falls in? Does he have more of like a John Ross type body type, or is it going to be more of a Tyreek Hill type body type, or is it like a Nelson Aguilar type? You know what I'm saying? Where all three of them dudes are kind of varying in their sizes. Even Adree Archer, who's another small blazer type, his body was nowhere near as defined as a Tyreek Hill.
3 of those 4 are bust.
You see what I'm saying?
I guess Aguilar's stuck around a little bit, but
he's had some success.
he didn't live up to what he was drafted to be.
Very true.
Who else? I was gonna say Jalen Waddle. How tall is he? Isn't he?
Jalen's he's 5'10", 5'11", right?
Yeah, he's a little taller.
Yeah. But Jalen looks like a normal size receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
We're Tyreek Hill, Calvin Austin. They're the same. They're like 5'8", 5'7", and 3/4 or something.
Yeah.
Remix. Put me on that Madden list if it's not too late.
Okay.
Who you making wide receiver 3? Calvin Austin or A-Rob? Does Darnell take over for Gentry by the end of camp? Oh, we got 2 good questions there.
So put it like this. I'll answer the Darnell part because the wide receiver there, was he talking about for Madden for you, right?
No. I think. Oh, that's a good question.
I thought he was talking about Madden for the wide receiver 3 part because he had just said it right after the Madden. Or maybe not.
Calvin Austin will get PT in Madden for sure. The speed, you need that. I think he's a top 10 speed. I think he's 95.
So
95 or 96
You
speed.
answered in the game, and then I'll answer the other part too.
Well, I feel like I have answered this question in real
right.
life. I think it's A-Rob for wide receiver 3 to start off. I think him and Kenny have built a rapport. He's done a lot of work in the slot too. He's going to be a good safety valve for Kenny. And we traded assets to get him, and we're paying him $5 million. And I think we're going to give that edge to the veteran come week 1. Now, I think CA is still going to play. And what's good about the 2, they have 2 different playing styles. So just because Allen Robinson's wide receiver 3 or maybe a little bit more predominantly in the slot doesn't mean Calvin Austin can't see the field. But I think it's going to be A-Rob to start off. And then Calvin Austin, I think it's going to be like Claypool in his rookie year where we gave Claypool a little bit of time here and there early on, and then he kept making plays and we couldn't keep him off the field. So I think that's going to be what it is with Calvin Austin. I think all 4 receivers are going to be out there. Yeah. Probably Deontay and Pickens more predominantly than the other 2. But
yeah, so all 4 of them dudes, I definitely agree. They playing. I go A-Rob early because A-Rob is a proven veteran. I mean, the money is there. Obviously, Deke talked about that from the assets that we gave up. But A-Rob is a complete receiver. A-Rob can block. A-Rob can run routes. He can combat catch you. He can play outside. He can play inside. Calvin right now is trying to figure out what he can do from an NFL standpoint. This is realistically his 2nd week of NFL training camp right now.
We're seeing good things.
Yeah, we're seeing really good things, but just in that context, in terms of Allen Robinson, this is a 1,000-yard receiver, multiple times different locations type. And he's healthy right now, and that's the other part. So when you talk about a talented receiver like A-Rob, who's actually healthy, you can see the production. You can see why he's building a rapport with Kenny.
He clarified, too. He said in real life, so we're answering him.
Bet that. Whereas, when I think of Calvin, I feel like early on, he is more of a specialist, more of the one-trick pony. But that one trick is electric when you talk about the speed. So I feel like early on, Calvin is more of the auxiliary guy. We're putting him out there. We're trying to get you the ball in your hand, see what you can do with it. Screen play, or do we need to take you up top, let you run by something. But I feel like it's more so directed specifically for him when he's out there. Whereas I feel like when A-Rob is out there, it's more so we're going to still run the flow of this offense, run the feel of it, because he can do everything that we're going to be looking for him to do in that slot position, so to speak. So that's why, I feel like it'll be like that early on. And in terms of Darnell overtaking Gentry by the end of camp, Darnell, from a receiving standpoint, I feel like will already have that in terms of that advantage on Gentry. And shout out to my dog Gentry. It's not a slight. To me, early on,
With all
though,
due respect.
oh God. To me, though, I feel like the only way Darnell's gonna surpass Gentry is if he can block better than Gentry. Gentry is a proven blocker in this league. Now, the thing with Darnell, and we saw Pickens talk about it, Darnell played at Georgia. We know all them dudes on that D-line have gotten drafted over the past 2 to 3 years. So he's seen some high caliber guys. He just has to make sure that he's showing that same type of consistency, blocking NFL guys on a day in and day out basis, and then carrying that over into the preseason when you're facing just different guys from different teams, different uniforms. As long as he can do that, yeah, I think he will surpass Gentry, because Gentry is a dope blocker, but he's limited in terms of the receiving element of it. Darnell has definitely an advantage from a receiving standpoint, and we feel like he could block really well. So it's just all about him showing it and being as consistent as Gentry has been in that particular part of his game.
I was thinking the same thing. I think for that spot, it just all comes down to reliability and comfortability early on.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing we can at least say about Gentry over these last 2 years. Because out of your tight end 2, we're not looking for the most explosive plays right away.
I need space. Give me a dude that
Give
can
me a
block.
guy that can block.
Yes.
We throw you the ball, you're going to catch it.
Yes. If I got it, and every time we went to him, he comes up with his little, all right, got your little 5-yarder here. All
Sneaky
right.
athletic at times.
Yeah, it
in
might even
space.
get you a little run. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, what's that? Like, I don't need much. But your job is to be my blocker. Run play, I need you to win. Pass play, if you're in the protection, I need you to win. That's the part for Darnell. I want to see if he can do that as consistently as Gentry, he'll pass him, because he brings you.
Because then he brings the X factor. Then
Absolutely.
it's the house money.
Yes.
You need the little things first.
Right.
You need the baseline first, and then give us another X factor player out
Right.
there, combined with our receivers and Moats
Absolutely.
and Najee already.
Absolutely, but
That'd be insane.
You can catch all the back shoulders you want. You can do all that you want. But if you can't block, I can't put you up out there over Gentry right now, because I already know I got my athlete. Moves my route runner. Moves the dude that's going to do all that stuff. I need the other guy right now.
Okay. That's a good question. Two good questions
I like
there.
that, though. Salute
And
to
I put him
Remix.
on the list for Madden
Shout
as well.
out the Remix, man.
He's the
Shout
third
out
guy
to
on the
him.
list right now
Let's
after
go.
McPherson and Erie Mind Mob.
Let's go, man.
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
Oh, and let me clarify. I saw in the comment section, Youngboy24, he said that Calvin is not a one-trick pony and that he's a really good route runner.
he is a good route runner.
Yes, he's a good route runner in college. We have not seen him in an NFL stadium run routes. That's all I'm talking about. We could talk about, we feel he's a great route runner. We've seen this, when he was doing this there. But until you see it in stadium, I don't believe it just yet. And that is because how many times do we pull up training camp after training camp or college after college highlight, and then it gets to the regular season and all of that disappears? We're like, where is the separation that this guy could always create in college? Where is that route running at now that it's at this level? So until we see that consistently at this level, that's why I'm going to feel how I feel about it. But I do understand the optimism, and I'm not against optimism.
If I had to make a bet, I
I'm
think
not
it
against
does
optimism,
translate.
man.
If I had to make a bet,
Hey, we're going to find out, though. That's the beauty of it.
combined with that speed, I think he's gonna be good for us. Humong Yaj, Moats and Deke, been a minute. I
It
can
has.
smell
Shout out
the
to Humong.
7
Let's
sticky
go.
Lombardi.
Let's go. We need that. We need that.
I just need to read this one off because it's a really random comment. AJ43 says dream jersey is a Valentino Blake jersey, number 41.
Well, he wasn't Valentino when he was here. He was Antoine when he was here. He changed to Valentino when he went to New York. I don't know what happened. He's like, bro, where's Antoine at? He's like, yo, I'm Valentino. He's like, bro, who? Yeah, but shout out to my dog Valentino. I think he actually still is Valentino now. Yeah. But shout out to Zilla, man. All right.
Greg Dub, is there any hope of getting signatures Friday Night Lights? Love the show.
No, absolutely, man. You don't be there at the front end of practice, though. So typically, right, when we talk about regular training camp practice, most of the time after practice is where you get the signatures at, right? When dudes are walking up the hill and leaving. At Friday Night Lights, we sign autographs like the first 20 to 30 minutes of practice. Coach T will like blow the whistle. We'll all drop our pads and we'll go to the fences, lined on both sides. And we'll sign for, like I said, like 20, 30 minutes before it happens. afterwards, because we on the buses and it's like crazy crowd, typically nobody is signing like that because you're trying to see your fam as quickly as you can as you're walking to get on the bus. So if you're looking for signatures, get out there early on Friday, so that way when the team first get there and Coach T sending everybody to the fences and stuff to sign, you get something signed up there like that. Little tricks of the trade right there, baby. Little tricks of the trade. Yeah.
Yumong Yash, JPJ is a dog. Been a minute since we have a CB1.
No, facts, man. Facts. I like it, man. And I feel like having a guy like Pat P there helps out immensely. You know,
We're sleeping on Levi a little bit.
no, Levi's putting together a dope camp. Levi had a pick today. Levi's straight, bro.
Yeah, like he's a great
Levi's
CB2.
dope,
High-end
Yeah.
CB2 at this point if he keeps up what he did last year.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Levi's doing his thing right now. But what I was talking about with Pat P, man, I just love how he's sharing his knowledge. Prior to Corey Trice getting hurt, you would literally see every single day Corey Trice following around Pat P, bro, learning all his little tricks and trades, stuff like that. And you also could see at times when JPJ gets finished with the rep, Pat P talking with him. I just love that because I feel like a guy like Pat P, the amount of football he's seen, the amount of reps that he's had versus the different type of players, he can communicate with a Peasy Jr. about dealing with the GP. He could communicate with him about what a Justin Jefferson is like, what a D-Hop is like, what a Julio, what an AB, with all these different type of Tyree. Like, how do you deal with this? And that's something that, man, when you're talking about learning that type of stuff, man, you would much rather learn it in the communication with the dude like that versus you having to go out there and experience it the hard way and it be on prime time or something like that, and now you a highlight, man. But no, man, shout out to Pat Pito, bro.
This is the greatest comment of the day.
Uh-oh.
828 style. I have Ebron's jersey. Bought it during COVID so I couldn't catch it. Best vaccine ever.
Oh my God. Why are you like this, bro? Oh my God. And I'm mad because I fell for it too. I was like, oh, he caught it. Oh, so he can't catch it. Jeez Louise. Yeah. I was excited. The Ebron. Shout out to the Ebron, bro.
Wow, that's an amazing comment. 828 style was immunized then.
Shout out to the...
He was immunized with the Ebron jersey.
He was immunized. Yo, shout out to the Ebron jersey. Trying to think of another, like, yeah.
He could have been double vaxxed up, Ebron jersey and Deontay jersey that year.
Deontay still was hooping that year, though, man.
There was too many bad drops. That was his bad drop.
You remember y'all was called? It was Deontay. It was E Booty. Who I forgot who started calling him E Booty.
It was someone in the chat.
But it was like every single time we would talk E, it was like E Booty, E Booty, E Booty. We were like, God dang.
Sean McCartney, what's your prediction for the starting lineup? Didn't he ask this yesterday?
What? Was it the start lineup or was it? It was like a specific position group. I think we talked about. Linebacker. It was linebackers.
Wait. What are the only question marks? Left tackle.
It's still been Dan Moore. Dan Moore's been getting all. Getting all the 1 reps today.
Yeah, I guess inside linebacker. If I had to make a bet though, when week 1 comes around, I do think it's gonna be Broderick. And then for inside linebackers, I like your call, Holcomb and Quan.
Yeah. So just the past 2 days, Dan Moore's been still getting the starting reps at left tackle. Broderick has been running with the 2s. And then for inside linebacker, it's been Cole and Quan. Cole and Quan been running together pretty much every time.
Then are we talking slot corner or
slot corner? That's been probably the one they rotated through the most. Duke Dawson had the opportunity early on. Trying to think. Elijah Riley has been bumping between there and safety. Trey Norwood has been there in safety as well.
I wouldn't mind seeing Trey in the slot.
Yeah. But this is my whole thing when we talking about the injuries, on that back end. I feel like it kind of like messes up the rotation of the reps there because now instead of me seeing them dudes getting slot reps, I'm seeing them getting safety reps. And they're still making plays. Like Trey Norwood had a dope play today in the back of the end zone in coverage. But it's like, I want to see that like more at this position than at that position.
I feel like that's a better path for him in the slot.
I would agree. I definitely would agree.
I liked it when he was out there his rookie year.
Yeah.
He was doing some good things.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan McPherson, is Pickens AB Jr.? I get AB vibes from GP.
Oh, they have similarities in the sense that they're alphas and they're very confident in their ability, and rightfully so. You think about both of these dudes, right? For AB, he felt like he should have been drafted a lot higher than where he went. Obviously, he went in the 6th. For GP, he felt like he should have went a lot higher than where he went. He went in the 2nd. Both of these dudes play like they're pissed off. Both of these dudes attack the ball in the air. And I feel like they both got little man syndrome. Now, granted, AB, I feel like is more of like the flashiness. Like, I know I'm dope. So that's why I should get the ball. Whereas with GP, it's like, bro, I'll choke you out if you don't give it to me. So I think it's like GP gives me more Steve Smith vibes. Whereas AB was just like, yo, I'm a superstar. I'm a megastar. Like, that was, the vibe that I got from him per se. But you need both type of mentalities to be, what AB was and what George Pickens is trying to be. AB was the greatest receiver in the league for a 6-year stretch. And if anybody has something to say about it, you like, bro, you tripping. Like, AB went foolish. But AB showed up to work every single day with that same mentality. When he put that helmet on, like AB off the field, and you always hear me talk about, I was like, AB off the field, very different than AB on the field. AB on that field, man, you're not going to find a dude that had more confidence in his ability. But he had that type of confidence because he had that type of work ethic to match it. Now, I don't know GP. I can't speak on that. I know firsthand AB. 3 a.m, turn around 6 a.m, full practice, then hit it again that night. You like, bro, when do you chill? When do you sleep? When do you eat? Like, around the clock. But when you talk about being the greatest in the world, that's what AB was. And AB matched that energy. So when AB would come out there and say, bro, you can't guard me, I can combat catch you, I can route you up, I could run by you, shoot, I might even try to run over you. That was AB. So for GP, he's trying to do that same thing. And we feel like he has a foundation that should put him in position to do some of those things. But he also has to make sure that he doesn't allow his emotions and his passion to get him in trouble. And that's what we're talking about with the whole putting the football in JPJ's chest. Think about AB. AB cooked many a corners. AB never had to go celebrate on that corner because then it takes away from the play. You're dealing with 15 yards as flags and stuff like that. AB going to drop that ball forward and keep it pushing. He might twerk on you in the end zone.
You saying AB had class?
Yeah, he understood to do it. Absolutely. Like, it sounds old school, and that's why I don't take that approach on like a GP, but that's what it is. It's like, bro, just have some class, man. We professionals. If you want to be backyard, Pop Warner, amateur, go over there to that league, bro. But over here, we wear our socks pulled up because we got class. We look fly. We professional. You want to look college, man? Go back to college. But that's, like I said, the old school mentality. I'm like, bro, I'm all for his flair and his flavor and his passion, but just be more smart about it because you don't want to be penalized. And that's the difference between this league and some of these other leagues. We're professionals. And we're going to operate like that. And also, they're going to tax your money when they flag you. So when you start getting these personal fouls because you dancing and you throwing the ball on people, you're still on your rookie deal. You might mess around with playing for free sometimes, bro. That's not a good feeling either. So,
828 Sal. I also have Seven's road jersey. I only wear it when I need to throw someone else under my 3-6 jersey.
Don't do that.
I never miss the spot.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dude, I don't even know where we're going with that one. I don't even know where we're going with that one. I don't even know, but I don't want to do that one. I don't know where Deke. I don't know about that one. We're just going to, yep. I don't know. I do not. No. Shout out to my dog 7. We're not going to do that.
We got 03 Man 11. Sauce G said Calvin Austin III was toughest matchup in college.
Yeah, I remember that. When he was coming out, I remember him saying that. Absolutely. Excuse me.
King Whopper. All right, Moats, round 2. Who was sneaking in girls into the hotel at away games?
Bro, why are you like this?
He's trying to turn us into TMZ.
This is nuts, man. This is nuts. First off, nobody snuck anybody in because we were only focused on winning. Okay? So when we were on the road, all we ever did was land, go to the hotel, and go meeting room to our bedroom and back and forth, and that was it. No one. In fact, I can't even tell you what a city looked like, Deke. We've never walked outside the hotel, Deke. I sat blinders on the whole time. You get there, you just go to the hotel, you're in your meeting, and that's all we know. Okay? What's going on, man? What type of show is this today, man? You gotta stop this, King Whopper. You gotta stop this, all right? Stop. Matter of fact, you gotta. Ramon, Ask Ramon. Put them questions on Ramon's show. All right, that's what we need to do. Put that. Ask him them questions. Don't be asking me these questions, man. I don't want that smoke on my side.
Tell him Moats sent you too.
It's gonna sound real bad then. Hey, Moats told me to ask you specifically about what y'all did on the road with hotels and the girls. I did not say it like that. Do not say it like that. Actually, that does not sound good, man. Definitely don't say it like that. But don't ask that over here, man. Ask that on that side, man. Gosh, man. We don't want no issues over here, man. All right, we try to keep it peaceful. You feel me? Keep it peaceful, please.
Killer Kakoa. If y'all could take 2 players from our division, but you would have to give up our best in that position, who would you take / give up to make us better? This is a great question.
Oh, shoot. Woof. Oh.
Who's the best strong safety? I mean, it's got to be line.
If y'all could take 2 players from our division, but you would give up.
Who's the best right tackle? Oh, no. I think I know where you're going. Oh, no. I'd probably go right tackle.
You said what?
I'd go right tackle and inside linebacker. Or maybe I go both inside linebackers.
I just get to switch a player? For my player, for their player, just 1 for 1? Oh, man. All right.
Who's the best right tackle?
Sheesh.
I mean, Roquan Smith's probably the best inside guy, so that one's easy. Swap cool for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right tackle. Who's the best right tackle? Doesn't Cleveland have a good one?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure they do. Right tackles wasn't on my mind when we were talking about, like, all right, if you already took one position, I'm like, it's just other players out here. I'm just trying to think if I could go 1 for 1 swap.
They got Jack Conklin. They got Jedrick Wells at left tackle. So maybe I can move him to right or something.
Both good players.
Move
really
Broderick
players,
to right. Something like that. Yeah,
Players,
it would be the right tackle. I'd trade Chooks for someone.
For sure. Okay.
So I'm fine with Mason Cole. Fine with Sayamalu. Got Broderick. Got James Daniels. And I'm good everywhere else. I would consider double inside linebacker, though, to go Roquan Smith and then who would be another guy? JOK, maybe?
Okay.
Roquan Smith. That'd be elite.
Okay.
That's both. You got the coverage. You got your pop right there with Roquan.
Oh yeah, all right. That's your approach. I respect your approach. I'm halfway with you. I'm with you on Roquan. 100%. I'm getting Roquan. And then I'm 100% going to get Joe Burrow. I'm like, Joe, come on over here, Joe. I already done seen what you can do. No speculation, no hope, no optimism, no let me think happy thoughts. I've already seen you do it. Not once, twice. I'm rolling with that one. Yeah, I'm rolling with that one. Because you said it's in my division. If it was just in the league, then I'm going to one up north. But, yeah, just in the division.
Tough.
It's not tough. Just one's further along. Who have you compared Kenny to?
Burrow.
Exactly. I'm just picking the guy that's already doing it. You stand on the
There's a year 2 jump happening.
There we go. Once I see it, I'm there. But you've already said that that's your comp, so I can't be wrong. I just took the further along version. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Here's the downside to yours though.
Okay.
Big contract. I still got Kenny on this rookie deal.
Hey man, you think the Kansas City Chiefs care about paying Patrick Mahomes all that money?
All I'm saying is we don't need to upgrade at quarterback.
Man,
we don't need that at all.
As long as that goes into that, cool. But that's a lot of if it goes into that. Well, I'm taking what it already is. And that's out of your mouth. You said that, not me. You said that Kenny could be that. That's your comp. I'm just with you. But you also
it's a good comp. People are laughing at me.
But this is also
it's a good comp.
On brand for both of us, because think about when me and you talk players. You typically side with youth, optimism, young player.
It depends.
I typically side with proven vet, guy that's already done it, established.
I've seen Kenny establish some things.
That's cool.
I seen him lay down a groundwork last year.
That is all cool. That is all cool. I've seen one guy start in the Super Bowl and then get to an AFC championship right after that, right?
Burrow's good. Yeah, I'm not going to be ripping on him or anything, but we got our guy. We don't need an upgrade.
I'm with you. I like this game, though. That was a good one. That was a good one right there.
Yeah, I'm either going double inside linebackers or is there another inside linebacker I'm missing?
Let's see. Baltimore, you got Roquan and Pat.
I don't want any of the Cincy guys. So yeah, I would probably go
The
Roquan and
Cincy guys remind me
JOK.
of the guys we got. When I think of Logan Wilson and Cole Holcomb to me are kind of similar. I probably
What
lean
about
Logan.
Orlando Brown? Maybe
Orlando's a dope player,
maybe
bro.
I'd do that. Trade Chooks for him
He's a dope player.
if I could do that, and then just
You ain't worried about his money though.
move
You ain't
Broderick.
worried about his contract. You talking about contract? To me, Chooks is a cheaper option, and I don't feel like it's that monstrous of a gap.
Put Brown at left tackle, move Broderick over to right, maybe.
I'm just trying to. That's a monster contract, and am I getting that big of a difference of a player? Because I've seen Highsmith cook Orlando.
Who do Ravens? Don't Ravens? Didn't they
Yeah,
add some
right.
pieces?
Stanley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conklin wouldn't be a bad call for right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
The inside linebacker one might just be the easiest.
That's what I was thinking inside.
JOK and Roquan.
Because
Call it
we
a
already
day.
got Mink, so we want to go Minka to Jesse Bates or any other safety.
You could do strong safety. You could trade off Casey, but for who, like
That's
Kyle
what I'm
Hamilton. Yeah, Ravens, Brown safeties. Don't they? They got Delpit.
Mm-hmm.
Who's their other guy? Bengals. Bengals are kind of washed in the secondary now. They lost.
I like their
Bates.
nickel though. I like Hilton. I bring Money Mike back.
Traded Sullivan for him.
Mm-hmm.
You already made your picks though.
Oh yeah. I'm already. I feel great about my situation. Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see the Browns' other safety here. It is.
Oh, good call.
I don't
Hey,
even.
hey.
Juan Thornhill and Grant Delpit.
Hey, good
Delpit-
call.
Delpit
X
wouldn't be a bad
Concepts
call.
too. X Concepts did call Bates. He did leave.
Falcons.
He's in Atlanta this year. Good call.
Yeah, I would have done that probably.
Yeah.
Bates for Casey if I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm thinking corner wise, who I might like. Maybe a Marlon Humphrey over.
I'd do
I like
JOK.
Marlon. I think
I'd do JOK. JOK and Roquan. And I'll live with the line. Yeah, because you brought up a good point. Even if I did like choose for Jack Conklin, is it that big of an upgrade? I feel like to have JOK and Roquan with
that's
the
gonna be
defense
amazing.
we already have,
we
that'd be
We
insane.
would feel crazy over there. Absolutely.
Ooh, would I be giving up Quan, or could I say Landon Roberts
Oh,
is higher on the depth
man.
chart than Quan? So we could keep Quan. We still got Mark Robinson.
Hey man, we trade third backups for starters. But we
No,
can't do
but if
that,
you look at the
man.
Steelers depth chart, I bet you they have
I-
Roberts over Quan.
They low key might on ESPN, but ESPN missing names. I don't even know if they've added Duke Dawson to our roster just yet, and he's been starting out there the past couple practices, man. Yeah.
All right, that was Killer
Ooh,
Cacao. No.
Denzel Ward. Rod Dodge brought up Denzel Ward. I forgot about him. Yeah, he said Denzel over Pat P.
That's not a
I
terrible
would say I don't hate
call.
it. Yeah, I don't hate it.
It's not terrible.
My
I'm
problem
good with
is
our
I've
cornerback depth. I'm good with Pat P teaching some things to JPJ. Levi Wallace, underrated. I'm good
I
with
feel
that.
like it would be such a different perspective of Denzel if he wasn't playing for Cleveland and we saw him twice a year, and some of the stuff that we personally know we've had success on him.
Yeah, I've always thought he was a little overrated.
Yeah. And I feel like that because of what we've seen specifically versus them. You know, I feel like if he was playing like in Carolina, we would talk about him like he was JC Horn. I feel like we would look at him very differently. It would be all love. We would want him. We'd be really high on him. But because we see that twice a year and it's in Cleveland, we're just like, nah, we cool on that one. Man, yeah.
Tyler LaQuatra, so you didn't think Judy, Cooper, etc. were good route runners coming out?
Huh?
Question mark. You don't need NFL reps to prove you could run routes. Calvin can run routes.
Who? He said Judy? Talking about first round, Jerry Judy?
Judy and Cooper were good route runners coming
Cooper, in terms of Cooper Cup?
No, I think he's talking
or
about Amari.
Amari Cooper, but bro, when did Amari get drafted? Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping. When was Amari Cooper drafted?
They were both in the first round.
Okay, so I'm not tripping there, right? Are we comparing first round caliber talented dudes to a fourth rounder coming from a small school where Jerry Judy played at where? Amari Cooper played where? Like, I get what you're trying to do. I do. I get it. But let's act like we're not, unable to have a little bit of depth in this conversation. That's not apples to apples right there.
I do get what he's saying. If you can
I
run
do.
routes, you can
I
run
get you.
routes. Now,
I do.
now maybe Calvin's size would be the biggest hindrance
It's a
to him
difference, though.
in the league.
Yes, it's a
So
difference.
he should be able to run routes, though.
It's a difference. But I get what you're trying to do. You're talking to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, who are prototypical number one receiver body types and athletic ability versus very undersized but elite speed. And we're trying to say that, because these two dudes came here and did that he could come and do that? Come on, baby. Just roll with me. Now, I want Calvin to be just as nice or better than them dudes. But to just act like it's a foregone conclusion that he will because those two first rounders did, that's what we're talking about. That to me isn't apples to apples. But that's also my perspective, and nothing wrong with your perspective, baby.
Yamong Yash, Deke, had you dabble in the dark?
What is that, bro? What is the dark?
I was gonna ask you. What do you? I guess you could take that multiple directions, right?
That's why I figured I'd ask you first. No, I ain't want that pressure on me, man. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just leave it to him to clarify in the comments in the chat.
Yeah.
Just say that.
What you think he talk about Deke all day, man?
Yo Young, hyped. I got the K Pitt signature. Oh, I like that K Pitt.
Okay.
K Pitt signature, but now I need to buy another jersey. Yeah, that's what happened with my brother and my Duck Hodges jersey.
No respect.
I know the feeling, but you probably actually tried to get the KP signature.
Yeah.
My brother wore my Duck Hodges jersey and got it signed by Duck without me knowing, and that's that. Glad Minka finally got the respect on the NFL Top 100.
No, facts, man. They put him at what, 16, 17? Was it 16 or 18 or something like that,
It's
right?
in the teens,
Yeah.
from what I saw.
Yeah, he was at 16 or something like that. I think TJ was at 27, and Cam was a little bit further back. Yeah. But nah, salute them dudes, though, man. Getting the respect they deserve, man. And, I mean, when you just talk about the fact that we got 3 defenders all, making on that list in terms of top 100 players, that's a huge testament. I'm ready for us to have even more guys up there. When you're talking about Alex Highsmith, talk about potentially a Pat P doing something like that for us as well. Like, that's what I want. All of them right here. Same squad, same time, man. I really want to know what you dabbling in, though, bro. What's this dark, bro?
You tell me. Yamong Yash says you know.
I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just I got a dark shirt. I'm dark. I like dark meat with my chicken. I ain't against my light meat. I don't know, man. I'm gonna let you go with that one, man. I'm day.
I got an idea of what he's
I don't want no
talking
parts
about
of that,
here,
but I don't know nothing. I'm gonna let Deke tell it.
We got. Hold on, let's see here. Who's the next one? I think it's 828 style. Yeah. He says if we had Burrow in a swap, it's Super Bowl for every year until defensive contracts run out.
That was kind of.
I don't think we need the swap for that.
That was the approach that I was taking. I was trying to expedite the growth and development. I just didn't want to wait on it because Deke has so eloquently, let me know that you don't got time to wait on quarterbacks, man. And whatever you can define one that is already proven, you go get that one. So I was just following suit with what Deke has taught me as it pertains to the quarterback position. So that's why I was like, just go ahead and give me Joe Burrow. Why wait for Kenny to develop into Joe when I can just go get Joe? It costs a little more, but it's Joe. So I ain't tripping on it. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
828 style. He seems like he had a similar approach. We're all coming from your train of thought though, because that was your comp. That was a great comp, by the way. I love that comp.
I don't think you liked it at the time.
At the time, it might have not been the same, but new information. New information now.
Don't need him. Don't need him. I already got the franchise. Man, I'm jumping all over the place here. Okay, that was 828 style.
Question: why didn't it know? You didn't Nick Chubb? You didn't think about him?
It's the running back position.
You really don't care about running backs, huh? That's cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah, more
Nick
impact.
Chubb, best
more
running back
impact.
in the league, right? Arguable.
More impact. Upgrading linebacker spot.
But this is Nick Chubb, bro.
Nah, we're good.
It's Nick Chubb.
We got Najee and Jalen Warren.
But this is Nick Chubb. See, running backs, bro. I tell you, I wish I would see my son act like he wanted to take a hand off. Boy, If it ain't a jet sweep, stop.
Now, if Derrick Henry was in the division, it gets me thinking. I still think I pass on it, though. I still go Roquan and
I'm good
JOK.
on the RB right now. I'm good on it. Yeah. I thought about Chase, though. I definitely thought about Jamar Chase, bro. Not gonna lie to you. I was contemplating him hard. Because you know how I feel about that one.
Who you taking out?
It didn't matter. And that was my problem. But I didn't want to come off like that. Because I was just like, yeah. It was kind of like the Joe Burrow convo. Remember, he was like, yo, if Pickens is one of them dudes, then he's going to be like what? A Jamar Chase, like a Justin Jefferson, like one of them dudes. So I could just already just go get the one that I already won. Yeah. So I thought about him. But I figured, which was going to be the bigger jump? Kenny to Burrow or Pickens to Chase? So
Big jumps from both.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
AJ Martinez gifted a Moats membership to Corey Hewins.
Shout out to AJ Martinez, continuing to be a rock star at life. And you said Corey Hewins. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Anthony Sixto have really good inside linebackers gone the way of point guards in the NBA. Feels like they're tougher to come by. Do the rule changes help offense? The rule changes to help offense make the position more difficult. Hashtag sabotage inside linebackers. I agree with that. I already brought that up.
No, you have, man. You talked about it. And that's a cool little analogy too, man. Point guards and inside linebackers. Yeah, because when you find a really good point guard, you typically take care of that dude. And when you find a really good inside linebacker, you see they'll take care of those guys. So yeah, I can understand that. In terms of the rule changes and stuff like that, yeah, they make it difficult. But to me, I don't think inside linebacker is more difficult because of the rule changes per se. I feel like it's more difficult because the game has changed. The game when I was coming up, it was still more run first, pass second. Whereas when we talk about the league now, how many times have you heard me and everybody say the same thing as a passing league? Meaning you got to be able to play in space. So in the past, it was more, can you be physical? Can you read these run lanes? And essentially, an inside linebacker was like a running back, but just on defense. I'm reading the same holes you're reading. I'm matching the same footwork that you're trying to match at times. And I'm tempoing you. And whenever you see that hole, my job as a linebacker is to see that same hole, but ultimately get there before you can and make that play. Whereas now, it's, all right, I don't want you to try to make this play in the A gap. How about I motion you out here to this slot, and now can you cover this running back one-on-one in space, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara? And you're like, whoa, now you're asking me to be a DB. You're asking me to cover. I'm not a cover guy. I'm a hitter. You know what I mean? So for inside linebackers, now you get caught between, are you a cover guy? Because we know the true run stoppers, that has kind of went away. You got to be able to do more than just stop the run. So if you can't cover like that, now you got to be able to rush the passer. Well, what is your background? For me, my background coming from an outside linebacker, that made it a lot easier for me to define what my role would be as inside linebacker. I don't want to be in coverage. I want to blitz. If you're a guy like TG, for example, right, where we talk about him as the big safety, he has a coverage background coming as a college DB or high school DB and stuff like that. So for him, his thought process is, I would much rather go out here and cover a guy than me have to blitz and be the running back. Just the difference of our backgrounds. But when you're talking about trying to find that combination or find that player that can do one or the other and they're just exclusively an inside linebacker, yeah, that's really difficult, man. So you find a lot of times they take, safeties and try to see if they can bulk them up and put them in the box. Try to take outside linebackers like myself, who we are called tweeners because we weren't 6'4", 260. And we say, okay, well, can you come off the ball and play inside? Can you play in the box? And you try to find, makeshift ways of that. But that to me is the reason why the inside linebacker position is so challenging now. It's not necessarily the rules, because when you actually get to hit the dude, man, you'll make the tackle. It's not you coming from safety. You know what I mean? The safeties, I feel like they got it bad where you're talking about them high-end collisions, that speed. For the backers, though, it's more so, can you run with these dudes now? Because everybody is speed. We even talk about, we say for the running back position, we say if you want to become the new wave to get paid, you need to start doing what? Can you learn to catch more? Can you start running better routes?
Did you see that Najee catch?
I did. It was
Holy
fire.
hell.
It was fire. You shout out to the throw too, right? Come on, man.
Got to.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. But it's things like that where we're like, that's not typically what a running back is working on. Hey, running back, go on how to run routes. No, running back is usually go read these holes, get your cuts, get your ball security, spin off of this tackle. So if the running backs are having to train to learn more of that route running stuff to be more space players, the flip side is for inside linebackers, now they have to adjust. So the bigger old school LBs, where do you go? You got to learn to rush that passer because you can't play in the trenches.
Yeah.
And if you can't rush the passer, then where do you live at? Because you're not going to be able to move further back away from from the ball because that's even faster out there, even more coverage. So, yeah, you just kind of get screwed a little bit, man. But such is life right now. That's the way the game goes, baby. It always evolves, though. Always evolves.
AJ Martinez.
Shout out to AJ. Let's get it, man.
Best in the land. Steelers, the master, the Deke of Earl, the chat-a-tat-tat. Much love to you all and your loved ones. Sabotage 7.
The Deke of Earl. Yo, AJ be taking me out, bro. Shout out to AJ, bro. I like your style, baby. I like your style. And I see Steelers girls in the building, too. Shout out to you, Steelers girl 517. You're never late. You always on time, all right? Holding it down for us like you always do.
Killer Kakao. If you ask TG my same question, he'll probably give up Najee and KP for Chubb and Joe in a heartbeat. Shout out to brother Colton Troyfu and the chat. Much aloha.
respect and aloha as well, man. Yeah, he would definitely give up Kenny for a fact. He's going Kenny for Watson, Lamar, and Burrow, guaranteed. I don't think he's going running back though, because he don't rock with running backs. Period. So unless it was going to be like a Christian McCaffrey type, he's still not going to be tripping on like the Chubb because he's like, bro, that's still a running back. Like, nah. Now, you name one of the receivers, though, he might rock with something like that. I definitely feel like he liked them linebackers, though. The Roquan Smith type, even a JOK. I feel like knowing him, he'll hit you with an off the beaten path. And we talked about the Cincy linebackers, and he was kind of like, I ain't really digging them. The Logan Wilson, dope linebacker. To me, like I said, he's real similar to like Cole Holcomb. But the other cat, Jermaine Pratt, he gets picks. He's a cover dude. I could easily see TG coming in and be like, bro, you see the coverage linebacker right here? I'm going to take him and Roquan. Or I'm going to take this dude and that receiver right there. And that, or no. Him and whatever quarterback. Because he's definitely going to take the quarterback. 100% he's taking the quarterback. But whatever quarterback.
We could ask him next time he's on.
We need to, man. We need to. But that's for a fact how I think he's going to respond to that, though, bro. He's going to say the quarterback first, though. You guarantee he stay the quarterback first, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. Mong Yash, Deke, when you dabble in the dark. Hashtag F Joe, we got KP8. Hashtag 7.
Hey, man, respect, baby, respect. And like I said, man, we know who's on our roster, and we rock with people who's on our roster. But that's not what you asked. You asked if we would switch, who would you switch with, and why? Yeah, so y'all can have all the pride you want. I done bopped the day on my. You can have the pride, and that's all well and good. But if we talking about just hypothetical and scenarios like that, I'm gonna take and build my dream team, and I'm gonna wash you in your pride. That's how I looked at it. But if we just talking about like in real life, well then yeah, obviously we got what we got, and we rolling with it till the wheels fall off.
You might have to break down what he's saying, right? He said, No.
He was talking to you. He said, Deke, when you dabble in the dark.
I think he's talking to you.
No. He said, Deke, when you dabble in the dark, like he knows that y'all do that. Like, yeah.
I think you got to break it down.
I'm innocent, bro. I'm innocent.
828 Stout, Moats and Deke, what's your sizes? Got something for you in the future.
Man, don't play. Are you for real? Now, what you got? Because if you talking sizes, I mean,
I think it depends on the shoe for me. I'm like 11.5 or 12.
I'm a consistent 13. I don't go off because my real size is 12.5, so that's why I rock 13. I can't go wrong with that. So you got all the playroom you need on a 13. Hey, man. Because I already be seeing your work. I already know what you want. Got that heat. I already know. I'm a 13, though. You said you 11?
Huh?
You said 11?
No, 11.5 or
11
12.
11.5 or 12 for you. All right, for sure.
All right. Well,
Hamon said, I'm good. He's definitely talking about you, bro. Yep. Just wanted to confirm. He said, I'm good. Yep. He said, and he came back. I'm asking Deke. Yeah, Deke. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Well, we're done with these supers, it looks like.
I like it. All right. What time we got? 5:30? Oh, sweet. Okay. Dang. I'm trying to think. Man, let's get this list out the way, out of fact. And then from there, we'll transfer to the last thing. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm good with
Let's
whatever.
do that. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm definitely good.
I like that. All right. So, because we ain't have anything else that's going off crazy right now, right?
Well, hold on. We got one
We got
more
something
super.
else?
It just popped up.
Okay. What you got?
Ryan McPherson, Moats, during the Bent era, would you trade him for Burrow or Lamar? Hashtag loyalty test.
No.
7 and 8-4 for life.
But you're talking about a dude who's already won multiple Super Bowl championships versus two guys who have not won Super Bowl championships. It's not a hard game to play. 7's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson have not proven to be first ballot Hall of Famers just yet. I'm all about the proven commodity, the guaranteed. 7, that's not a debate to me, man. Nah. Now, if you were saying, which one are you taking? Is that Ben? Is that Peyton Manning? Or is that Tom Brady? I think that's a different convo. But yeah, comparing Ben to Joe Burrow and Lamar, I'm like, bro, that's 7 all day. I ain't tripping on them. Absolutely not. Nah, come on, baby.
All right, what we got here?
Yeah, all right. I like that. I know you was going to roll with 7, right? Or you going with Lamar?
Yeah, I think I got 7.
All right. Or I should have said Burrow, since you know Burrow, that's what Kenny's going to grow into. What if Kenny was on that list?
What?
Ben era versus Kenny.
Come on, dude.
I'm asking. I've seen how you talk about Kenny.
That's not even a question. Come on.
Who's the guy?
That's foolish.
Who's won?
That's a foolish question.
Who you going with? I just want to hear it. Can I get verbal confirmation?
I can't believe this is even being asked. You're obviously going 7.
Oh, okay. I was like, I hope it's still 7, right? It has to still be 7. I would hope so.
Yeah, it's
You're not
a dumb question.
I was about to say, don't be turning over no new leaf, man. No, it's always 7. All right.
Yeah, it's.
All right.
I don't even know why you brought it up.
That's I was hoping we was on the same
Waste of
page.
airtime, actually.
Thank you. All right, we on the same page there, man. Gotta be 7, bro. All right. Top 3 quarterbacks all time. I just need to know.
Wait, really?
I know 7 is in your top 3 all time. I already know 1 spot. So that leaves 2 left. I'm just trying
We really got to do this?
I just want to know, bro. Just want to know. I don't even want. I was gonna throw out a hint, but I don't even want to throw out a hint. I just want to see how you go with this thing, man. We know you guys 7 at 1. Who's 2 and who's 3? Just knee jerk gut reaction, just right on top of your head, man.
I could.
He's thinking about
I could make some adjustments to my list,
God.
maybe.
Oh my god! Here we go. You got, man. Who you got? I just need just 2.
I'm feeling like a yinzer right now.
Okay.
I am. I watched some highlights from the 70s.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Someone had a cannon. Someone had a cannon
Hey,
back in the
bro, what? Okay. All right. Okay.
day. I'm gonna go 1-7.
Okay.
I'm gonna go TB12 at 2.
Can we get clarification on TB12? I wasn't sure who is TB12. It might be multiple TB12s out there. I'm very familiar with a particular TB12, but I just didn't know if that's the TB12 you might be referring to. If we could, what's the second letter in the first name? That's all I need to know. Yeah, just the second letter. Yeah.
I'll just put it to you this way. It's the OG TB12.
Yeah, I need more clarification than that, man. Yeah, what was his colorway?
I think that's clarification enough.
What was the colorway? I mean, both could be considered old. And both have like OG
No, but there's only
versions of
there's
them.
only one first.
Oh. Well, it depends on who you heard it from first. I heard a certain TB12 first before I learned of another TB12. And I was like, oh, there's actually two of them. Huh. Interesting. Huh. It's like two of them. So that's it, just yeah. How many syllables are in the last name? Actually, no, that ain't a good one because it should be the same. All right. Let me think. Ooh, are they currently in relationships where they're married?
I don't know what Terry Bradshaw's doing these days.
He's married. He has a whole TV show. He has a whole TV show out there, man. I'm very familiar. Yes.
He's married still?
He's to the young lady, if I remember correctly, on the show. Yes.
Well, yeah, that's my answer right there.
Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna go with Terry.
Terry? Okay.
Yeah, I watched back on some old highlights, and
all right.
I was like, you know what, this guy had a cannon.
Okay.
I know his Super Bowls are legit too.
Okay.
Brady's, I don't know.
All right. What about third one?
But do I gotta throw Brady in there?
I don't know. I mean, it's multiple names. You got a Joe Montana. You got a Patrick Mahomes.
He's all right.
I didn't know if he was gonna give a commentary on Mahomes as well. That's what the used to rule.
I don't know if he's winning another Super Bowl.
All right.
He's good too.
Fair enough. It's just some guys out there. That's all. It's just, yeah, you got a Peyton Manning. You got Steve Young. Should we go Eli Manning if you wanted to? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some names out there, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said 7 is at number 1.
Right.
Terry Bradshaw's at number 2. Hell, you even got Dan Marino. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dan, he local guy.
Right.
That's got to come with somebody local.
That's actually a good
got a
one.
Local flavor. You need Jim Kelly. Who you want to go next, man? We just go all the local flavors there, man. If that's what you need, because man, this the way your list is going right now, I'm just like, I don't know where. Like, who is this last name you about to say, bro?
What's so funny?
I'm just trying to figure out who you go.
Hey, you're the one that brought us down this path.
I did not bring us down this path, man. Whoever asked this question was what got us on this path. And now I'm just intrigued. That's all. I'm just, just a little interested. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dan Marino wouldn't be a bad call.
Dan is fire,
if I want to stick with the theme here.
Dan is fire, bro. Dan is definitely fire. What about Phillip Rivers? You like Phillip?
No.
He's from that era?
He sucks.
Dang.
Overrated.
What about Drew Brees? He's from that era?
He's all right. Got a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Did all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had a good career. Big time stat patter though.
Oh.
Big time stat
Big
patter.
time. Okay.
Down in that Saints system, in the dome, dumping it off the running backs for 5 yards. Brady did that too a lot.
But he got big winning though too, so he kind of like
offsets. I got respect for Brady.
Yeah.
But still, some of those Super Bowls, I'm telling you, definitely tainted.
Trying to think. Thoughts on Steve Young? Do you care average? Because you said Montana's just okay.
Yeah. Steve Young's good.
Okay. Aikman? What about your Aikman?
He's not bad either.
All right, not bad. God dang, Deke. These Hall of Famers we talk about. He's all right, kind of cool. I seen better than him. Yeah, all right. Like, dang, bro, that's nuts, man. All right, let me think of another one. Sheesh. All right. I got you. Drew Bledsoe.
No.
He don't make your list?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No, hell no.
Okay. All right.
trying to think of the angles I want to go with my third answer.
I'm nerd because I done named off of like all my good, like really, really like dope quarterbacks, and you were just kind of like, yeah, all right, kind of cool. So I'm just like, maybe I got to change how I look at these. I'm just name other guys. All right, Kerry Collins.
No, these are terrible examples.
Trent Dilfer. I'm going Super Bowl champions. I'm trying to stay in that vein. I don't, because I know you love big winning.
No.
All right. Okay. Let me see.
I'm seeing some good suggestions in the chat. Some funny ones.
All right. Oh, I see a Donovan. Oh, see, I was even trying to go Donovan McNabb on him. I was Kurt Warner. What about Kurt Warner? Go Kurt Warner on you. All right, Kurt Warner. He's another one of you guys. You seen it in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, he was good. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could put him in that 3 spot.
Okay. Cordell Stewart. That's the name. Shout out to John Easton. That's one. Cordell get you?
No, I wouldn't put him in the top 3. No.
Tommy Gunn? No? Got a little Maddox in the building? Yeah, no?
No, we're not going to do that.
Dang.
We'll say...
Tebow.
No, definitely not him.
Dang. My bad, Dante Baker. I tried.
I'm really trying to pick a good angle on this one. I'm trying to maybe be funny
trying,
here,
man,
but
yeah.
I'm trying to give something that will get the people thinking. It's tough. Maybe we come back to it. How about that? We come back to it.
Some might say that is small Deke energy because you drop 2 hard names and then you kind of like fizzled out on your third instead of just saying what you felt with your chest. That's what they saying. I'm not saying that, but that's what they're saying. Yeah. They even brought up Landry Jones. With the Pittsburgh connection.
Hey, let's think about it. Let's think about it. I'll give an answer before we sign off.
Okay. I like your answer, John Doe. He went Josh Dobbs. I don't hate that pick right there at all. Smartest in the room. Can't go wrong with that one. Absolutely. All right. So I like that there, man. All right. So we did get 2 supers that did just come in. So let's address them first. And then we can go to the other one. But before we go to the other one, these supers, I did actually remember what I was going to talk to you about beforehand. Did you see where the NFL is talking about potentially adopting the XFL kickoff rules?
I thought that was a rumor for a little bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now it's picking up heat, man.
I hope not. Oh, yeah. That was talked about briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when the XFL first implemented it.
Yeah. But
none of us liked it.
But now it's been come back and the NFL is considering it.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
As a purist, I'm with you, but I get the safety part. I do get that part. But I did just wonder, that's one of the things I did want to ask you about. But all good. So let's get it, man. What we got?
Is it Hollywood 931?
Should be, yes. Mm-hmm.
Give me Linderbaum and Roquan and watch us work.
Shout out to Linderbaum. That is a dope pick as well. And they would get Mason. All right, we ain't tripping on that one at all. I like that.
Very small Deke energy. Mm. Yeah, it's fair. Very fair. I understand. I'll give you an answer before we sign off. Butcherberg and Zofo 11. Ownership should take Najee aside. Tell him you be treated like Ezekiel, not like Saquon when you washed. Huh? They're saying like we'll have a wink deal with him. Like we'll look out for him. Because Zeke got paid.
Zeke hasn't gone back to Dallas. I think what he's saying is because of his style of like how it's going to age, when he's considered, washed, we're going to look at him more as like a Zeke washed than a Saquon washed. I think that's what he's implying. But do we look at Saquon like he's washed already? I wouldn't feel like that. He's had the injuries, but not washed.
No.
Zeke, I could definitely feel washing. Yeah. But I tell you, man, Zeke, man, I seen it in person, but I don't know, man. Seen it again in person. Last time I seen it was a little different. Yeah, but this updated version, I'm like, I don't hate it. Still got that in there.
Yeah, I guess maybe if you want a little backup running back, little compliment to the guy you already have, wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
Like LaDainian Tomlinson, back in the day whenever he had to go to the Jets. He's still
But
productive.
he was the starter in the Jets.
He might have been first year. I don't think he was second year, though.
I know in 2010 when I played LT was the starter. And I was like, bro, whoa, this is, yeah. He was finger rolling on us, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, he had almost 1,000 yards there that first year. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Second year, though,
that's when they brought in the
went down.
They brought in the cat from Iowa, though, wasn't it? It's like Sean Green or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Dude was a bowling ball.
Yeah. Very different. Very different.
Well, that was the last one of the super chats so far.
All right. Perfect. Man, I'm trying to think. I'm going to go with this right now. I'll hop on this phone right now.
Yeah, 5:45.
I know. Because I low-key feel like we're in a good space right now that if we open this phone, that could be the perfect time. Could be perfect time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind hearing people's takes.
Because I do want, we haven't opened up these phone lines in a minute, and I do kind of want to do that while we got some time.
Sure.
Let's get the people what they need, then, man. Well, if the people want that. I know it's a 15-second delay, so we'll see what they say in the chat. But if they rocking with it and they feel a desire, they want some text, they want to get off their chest, then maybe they'll let us know, man. Yeah. Because I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
All right, so this is based off like training camp,
Yeah. How you want to do it, Deke? How you feeling? Because at first I was feeling like keeping it training camp related, right? We're seeing a lot of the highlights, the reports.
Yeah, I liked what you were saying to me off the mic. Like if people went down there, if there's a guy that they've keyed in on and think could be a sleeper, or just who are you most excited about? And I guess we've seen a ton of training camp online too, so even if you haven't gone down, you can have takes.
Seriously, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, everybody can have something to get off their chest.
100%.
Yeah, because I do want to hear how they feel about some of these dudes, though, man. I do, man.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Absolutely, man. Dante Baker said, "Open it up." Stan Claire said, "Gracias." That means thank you. Vegas TJG says the chat loves the open phone lines. That's what they're saying. So maybe we gotta get people what they want, man. Let's get people what they want. All right. I look, you forgot the phone number though. Because we ain't done this in a minute, Deke. We gotta get our lives back together. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. I wanna hear what the people got to say. I wanna hear their takes, their thoughts, their comments, their concerns. Maybe they might have something that's a spicy take. Maybe they might have a take that we
spicier the better.
Yeah, sometimes what they say sometimes, man. All right. So I guess we should go ahead and drop this number for them one time for the culture. So the number 2 dial is, hey, Deke, what's your phone number again, bro?
No, I'm good.
You said it was 724 what?
No.
You didn't want to tell your number?
No.
Come on, Deke, bro. What's this? You out they really call? You think they call? Let's find out real quick.
I think they would.
Let's just find out, man.
I think they
What's
would.
your number real quick? I'm going to tell them your number real quick, bro. Let's just play the game.
I'm not going for that.
Why you being scared, bro? Come on, man.
Not scared, just smart.
Maybe this would be the story of like something epic that comes from this stuff. All by us giving your number out on the live stream.
Yeah, a lot of good things happen from that.
Hey, run the likes up if y'all want Deke's phone number.
Yeah. If you want the likes up, that would be a good goal to set.
Hey, 1,000 likes. I'm giving Deke's phone number out right now, guys.
Yeah.
Call him up. All right, 2,000 likes, you get the address. Yeah.
Right.
All right. But no, the phone lines are open. So the number to dial is 412-346-6955. Once again, 412-346-6955. Let's get that thing percolate one time for the culture. Yeah, because I do want to know, man, with the way camp's been going, who's excited about these players out here, and what particular player are you excited about seeing, or the reports that you're receiving? I did have somebody try to call when we was giving out the number. Hold on. Hey, stop it. Hey, now. Here we go. Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with, man?
We're with Greg from DA, Richmond, DA.
What's the word? Who we on with, man? What's your name, baby?
Greg.
Shout out to you, Greg.
What's the word, bro?
Man, we first off,
What's up, man?
Man, we appreciate you rocking with us too, man, being on the channel with us and everything like that. But yeah, man, it's training camp, baby. The guys is out there, the pads are popping, and there's plenty of highlight plays being made. If you could, though, man, who are you most excited about right now, man, from the reports you're seeing and some of the videos that you're seeing with the guys at training camp right now?
I'm excited about Kenny, of course. Kenny, big year for Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to improve a lot. I believe in Kenny. I am a Kenny fan.
Let's get
shout
it.
out
Let's
to Deke,
get it.
Kenny fan.
You know ball.
GP,
It's good. Yeah, we're talking football here. I get you.
There it is.
I get you.
GP, and Deontay. I'm really excited for Deontay. I just feel like Deontay's gonna have a bounce back, and we're gonna touch the end zone this year. We definitely touch the end zone.
Big facts.
I'm excited for the whole offense. Honestly, the defense is gonna be the defense. There's a bunch of studs on the defense, but I feel like the offense didn't got a lot of love, and I feel like Omar got in his bag this offseason. So I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna make some noise. Hopefully, man. Everybody just gotta stay healthy.
Now, respect. We definitely got to stay healthy, and so far we've been good on that front. Obviously, we know Corey Trice went down, but as a whole, we have been dodging some of those bigger, injury bullets. So let's definitely hope that stays like that, man.
I just can't wait to see it in action, man.
No,
I'm ready.
No, big facts, man. Big facts. Let's go. Let's go. Well, Greg, man, we definitely appreciate you rocking with us, man. And for your take right there, baby, all right? Keep rocking with us and keep being great at everything you do, man.
Yes, sir. I love this show. Big fan.
Let's
you guys,
get it.
man.
Let's get it. Respect.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Shout out to Greg right there. One time for the culture. The phone line is open, baby. 412-346-6955. Hello. Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with?
This is John Easton.
What's up, John Easton? Talk to me, baby. How you feeling on your side of town?
I'm doing good. Thanks. Just enjoying this nice day out.
Man, ain't that the truth? Beautiful day right now. Feels like we're in the beautiful part of summer. Man. But if you could, John, how you feeling about these dudes over there at training camp, man? They cutting up in Latrobe right now. Who is on your mind?
I'm feeling good. I'm kind of upset about the Trice injury because I thought he could have maybe cracked that starting role mid to late season, but
No, without a doubt, man.
I'm looking at Joey Porter Jr. because I think he needs to step up and hopefully be our number one or number two cornerback, and that'd be nice for us going into the season.
Facts. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that one.
I've been staying interested in this whole cornerback rotation and just how we're going to be doing all this because I'm excited about JPJ too, but it's just like, let's not forget we got Pat P and Levi Wallace here. Now, if we throw JPJ in the slot sometimes or throw Pat P in the slot, get him out there, then I feel like we'd be getting our best, most talented corners out on the field, but I don't know if we're going to just be doing that or if we're going to focus on getting the specialized slot corner out there. So I don't know how we're going to play this. Because I can see JPJ playing a lot, but then I could see us moving him along slowly too. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it right now.
Yeah, and I've heard also from outside sources that maybe they were considering looking at Tampa Bay's corners because they might kind of start stinking in the middle of the season, and they got a couple good ones we might be able to trade for.
Well, yeah, because with Tampa right now, I mean, they got their big questions at quarterback, and we're trying to figure out, in terms of just league perception of them, are they trying to rebuild, or do they feel like they have enough pieces where they might think that there may be one or two roster moves away? But for us, if they do go the route of tanking and do the whole fire sale, then I mean, they definitely got some dudes, man, on their back end that we are not opposed to per se, man. But at the same time, man, we do feel good about the group that we have currently. You know what I mean? When you're talking to Pat P, when you're talking JPJ, and obviously Levi Wallace, what he was able to do as our cornerback too last year.
Yeah, and I did have a question about the Kenny in the offense.
Yeah.
The question was, if you remember, I did send a message about the '94 comparison with the Steelers. Well, I did that because I think back then we had O'Donnell wasn't like a top tier quarterback. He was probably more like a Derek Carr type, like mid tier.
Yeah.
But the Steelers were able to, even with the 20th ranked passing offense and 23rd or whatever it was touchdowns, they were still able to carve out the number one seed and be a dominant force for a few years. And even even in Neal's second year, which was the 92 season, they still had 11-5 record. So what I was thinking was I expect Kenny to be better than Neal, but I was just wondering if you guys would know, do you think that the Steelers, without dynamic quarterback play, because I know even the Eagles had a good rush offense, but they, Jalen Hurts was MVP candidate. So I was just wondering, can the Steelers or can any NFL team really compete with this mid-tier quarterback, but a dominant rushing game and a defense and controlling the clock, kind of like old school football, which is what the Steelers have always done. They've trended to go more old school when the league was going more new school. It's pass heavy, quarterback reliant.
Yeah, no, man, I like that. For me, man, I always look at it like this. I feel like you can win that way. It's just your margin for error is extremely tight, so you can't be highly penalized. You can't turn the ball over. We saw that last year, first half of the season, when we did have some of those issues, turning the ball over and penalties, we weren't getting out of stadiums. Then you saw second half of the season where we minimized the turnovers, we minimized the penalties, and that was ultimately why we were starting to get out of those stadiums. So I do feel like it is possible. It's just very difficult. And the reason why is you don't have the luxury of quick strike ability. You don't have the luxury of my quarterback can just respond with a 80-yard dagger right now because he's just that elite, that great. When you don't have that, it just takes more time. And that's something that you've even heard George Pickens talk about here in terms of being able to quick strike scoring this year. Because if they can do that, that is an explosive element. The explosivity is typically with those upper echelon quarterbacks, though, or at least the really good quarterbacks. So as long as we can at least get that to me is an even better scenario than what you were first laying out, in the sense of just bare minimum quarterback play, elite rushing and defense and stuff like that. I think that we can get a little bit more than just that bare minimum. But to answer your question, I do feel like you can win in this league with that approach, though.
Yeah, because I remember back in like I said, back in the 90s, they were doing that. The only problem was when they did run into the elite quarterbacks, like the Elways, the Montanas, the Jim Kellys, or what have you. They always get the number one seed, the number two seed, but then they couldn't get past those elite quarterbacks, and that was the problem. So I'm hoping that Kenny. I think he will be a step up from that. I think he can be, a top 15, top 10 quarterback in this league, and if that's the case, hopefully that's what can put us over the edge, or what those other teams didn't have.
Yeah. No, respect. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, and John, we always appreciate you tapping in with us too, man. So with that being the case, man, you keep me on a rock star life, man, and we'll catch you on the other side, baby.
All right, I'm going.
Yes,
Peace,
indeed. Bro. Yes, indeed.
Hey,
shout out to John Easton.
Before the next call.
What you got, baby?
The chat's buzzing a little bit.
Oh, okay. What they talking about?
Bring back Joe.
Jumpman. Joe been commentating. Joe been golfing. Joe been living his best life. But Joe been working. Joe definitely been working.
I still don't feel like it fits.
We don't need it.
It doesn't work.
I don't think we need the fit right now. I think.
Yeah, I don't even think we got to trade for these Tampa Bay corners.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's different if somebody went down, or
if someone else went down. Yeah.
If somebody else went down, or if in season happened and we had an Akello situation where Levi maybe came down from what we saw last year.
Right.
Maybe we feel like, all right, we need something different. Or if Pat P is struggling, it's like, oh man, did he fall off a cliff? If it was that scenario, I think, okay, now you maybe make a phone call, try to get yourself out of, just this season without messing up your future, trying to trade for something maybe,
Yeah.
But I don't think we need to do that right now. I feel like what we're
nothing's
saying right
really
now.
changed. Corey
Seriously.
Trice was going to be CB4 or CB5.
All right. Because to me, he was still going to be, he had to beat Pierre first before he could start competing with any of these other guys.
Right.
Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. All right. Well, phone lines are open, man. Phone lines are open. 412-346-6955. Lego. Oh, all right. Got me on the hotline. Who we talking to, baby? Who we talking to? Hello.
This is 828 style. 828 style.
Oh man, let's get it. 828 style. It is officially a party now. Let's go, man. Major love. We do appreciate you as always tuning in and tapping in with us, man. Just wanted to say that to you now that we actually got you on the mic, man.
Yes, sir.
I like it, man. But talk to me, baby. How we feeling about all the news and headlines we seeing coming out of Steelers training camp? Who has caught your eye? Who has your intrigue, your interest right now, man?
Man, I'm feeling great about what's going on, but who is catching my eye has been someone that I talked bad about for the last couple of years. And the look in his eyes, number 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Number 18, man, he's letting 14 get his reps and his recognition, but I believe he's on the path, man.
Oh, respect that, man. I'm a big Deontay fan, and I will say this, man. Seeing him out there in camp right now, he's definitely ready to do everything he feel like he's capable of in terms of being the lead receiver on this team, in terms of getting back to scoring touchdowns. Like we said, last year was his first year since he's been in Pittsburgh not getting in that end zone. But he's always continued to get better each and every season. And you watch him out there, the focus is there. The route running is there. He looks fast as heck, and he's trying to catch every single thing. Now, he hasn't caught every single thing, but he's catching a lot of everything that's been thrown over there to him, man. So I did want to give that update
ain't nobody
on him,
going to catch everything.
Yeah, very true. Yeah. Very true.
But what I wanted to say, I heard somebody talking about the 94 Steelers. And people don't realize that Neil O'Donnell wasn't a superstar, but that man was a good quarterback. When he retired, he was number one in the league with the fewest interception ratio in history.
I like it.
That dude
taking
was
that
good.
Ball, man.
That dude was good. Yeah. But hey man, I love y'all show.
He just had a bad Super Bowl.
I got something coming towards y'all too, man. Trust me. You and Deke, you ready to get some customs, yo.
Nah, man, I appreciate you from the heart, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like I said, we done seen your work.
Hey, what's your Deontay stat projection?
Ooh, okay.
Wait, what?
Deontay stat projection. What do you think Deontay's going to do this year, numbers wise?
I think Deontay gonna have 1,312 touchdowns.
Holy,
let's cook. I promise you he's capable of it. I promise you he's capable of it, bro.
Let's pick him.
I know, and I think Kenny gonna have 33.
He said your boy KP
gonna have 33 TDs, bro.
I like that.
Hey, let's go 828.
We talking.
Let's go 828.
We talking MVP then.
828. If Kenny throw for 33 of them things, and DJ give me that. You know
the Steelers are gonna be winning games.
My mind. If DJ give me that, and I know he's capable of it. I know he's capable of it.
Yeah, man. He got weapons.
MVP pick.
Come on, man. Nah, that'd be
crazy. He ain't coming from the tight end spot. I'm telling you.
I like it. I can
feel it.
I like it. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
So do you think Deontay outproduces Pickens this year?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. He may not be spectacular as Pickens, but dude on the mission.
We're gonna feed Deontay, is what you're saying.
I swear I feel the same way. I feel I could dig it because Pickens is gonna get a ton of attention, bro. It's gonna be a ton because he's gonna make those type of plays. But DJ is your play in and play out guy. That's your. Oh,
he's always open. That's who's always open for real.
Come on, baby. 828 style, man. You got me over here smiling, man. Come on, man. You got me over here smiling, man.
Sir.
He just got to catch that.
That's the truth. Every single time.
That's where he gonna catch him. I'm telling you.
Come on.
He gonna put up that drop ball.
He caught him a fair amount last couple of years.
Come on.
He dropped some of the easy ones though.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Nah, respect.
I like that take.
Nah, I like that. Well, 828 style, man, we definitely appreciate you. Number one, like I said, always tapping in with us. And, on the future customs as well, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. From the heart, man. Absolutely from the heart, man. So definitely appreciate you. And you stay safe out there, man.
No problem.
We'll get with you on the other side, baby. Yes, indeed. Yeah. My man, appreciate you again. Shout out to 828 style right there, man. Good, man. It's actually cool, man. I don't think we actually had him on the phone just yet, man. It's kind of all right. It's
a good take.
Right. It was a dope take. I like that.
Like that one.
I didn't know where he was going.
Got me thinking.
I didn't know where he was going at first. He was like, I done talk bad about him. I'm like, all right. Talk bad about some couple people again. Yeah. I say, know which number. I like that one, though. Tell you, bro. Deontay. Tell you.
He's got that look in his eye.
I'm telling you, bro. Everything is lined up for him. Everything's lined up for him.
I need to check his over-under for the year
It's
then,
lining
too.
up for DJ, bro. All right. So, man, let's get it in. I'm liking this phone call action we got going on, Deke. I'm just letting you know that, man. I'm just letting you know that, baby. All right, so the phone line is open. Oh, and we got somebody calling. Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with? Hello?
Yo, Moats and Deke, what's up? It's Ryan McPherson.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Man, what's the word, Ryan? How you living over there, man?
Yo, I'm living here in Arizona, man. I wish I was back in the Berg, but man, can't wait to get back in October.
Let's get it, man. You gonna come back to a game?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to the Ravens game.
Oh, there it is, man. Let's go. Turn up one time, man. Turn up. All right.
Straight up.
Training camp is happening now. We know them boys out there hitting, getting after it, man. We even got a football game happening tonight. But who are you most excited about right now, man, coming out of training camp, man? Who has your interest, your intrigue?
Man, you already know Kenny Pickett. I just been seeing the dimes been growing. These training camp videos that people have been posting on social media. Also, I would say Anthony McFarland's kind of been showing up a bit. I've been impressed with him.
McFarland's been balling out there in training camp, man. He looks really good right now, man.
Yeah, like you guys just saying, like he's RB3 right now, and I agree totally with that.
Yeah.
Even I remember that Colts game this past season. He was balling in that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When I don't know if Jalen Warren or somebody was injured, but
yeah.
So I would say Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
yeah,
we had to bench him after first quarter too.
Yeah.
He got hurt.
I like the McFarland. I like that.
No one's not impressed me though, to be honest. Like I've been impressed pretty much with everyone. I mean, I'm pretty much looking forward to what we got upcoming in the next season. So let's go.
That's kind of been my takeaways from some of this stuff. Now, Moats, I know you've been out there, but it doesn't really seem like we've had any guys that have been like the scapegoats out there that have sucked. There's been good plays on offense, good plays on defense.
I would
back
agree.
And forth.
Like even I know Mason had some criticism about the turnovers, but
he's the only guy.
Right. But even when I talked about the context behind it, it's like not all of the turnovers are necessarily bad turnovers. You know what I mean, for him. But we know because it's Mason how he gets viewed at times. But yeah, as a whole though, I do feel like it's been a really good training camp in the sense of both sides of the ball making plays, both sides of the ball responding to positive days. You think about today's practice, defense to me were the ones that really won it. You talk about yesterday though, you can make a case that the offense had more success. It's been that way though throughout training camp, whereas one day offense is just kind of getting those plays off, making, just finishing better. And then you talk about the defense. Hey man, sometimes the defense comes back and they're able to make more plays on them. But that's what you want when you're talking about keeping it competitive. You don't want this thing to feel lopsided at this time of the season right now.
Yeah. So let me ask you this.
What's up, baby?
How has Patrick Peterson been doing? I haven't really seen many clips of him from training camp. So I didn't really. I'd like to know,
so man, Pat P has been looking like he's supposed to in the sense of he is a dope athlete, but he is an extremely smart player. I looked at the two clips, and I'll talk about the two clips that were on social because everybody had a chance to see them. The first one, both of them were against George Pickens. The first one where George ends up pushing him in his back to make the catch, and I know people went crazy on it, but it was clearly like an OPI. It was a dope play by Pat P because, number one, he gets hands on George Pickens to get the reroute, to ultimately stay on top of the route, and now he forces George Pickens to have to push him and commit a foul to create the separation because what he did is a subtle technique, but it's called stacking. And instead of continuing to run side by side with the receiver, when you're far enough in front of him, you low-key will run and get in front of him and start to slow yourself down. And now that guy has to go through you. And we saw what Pickens did in terms of the push. Excellent technique. Then there was another play where you see Pickens make a great catch in the back of the end zone, and the referee says incomplete and throws his hat down. People going crazy. Man, that's a great catch, man. That referee got to get his eyes fixed. No, that's not the issue. It was a great play by Pat P because he bumped him out of bounds prior to that pass being thrown to him. So by rule, it's illegal touching. You can't even catch the ball. It doesn't matter how open you are. You can't be the guy to touch that ball first. Pat P understanding the rules, whenever you're on the back end like that, that's what you do. You bump them dudes out or get their feet on that white line, and now you don't have to cover them anymore. So it's things like that are showing up with Pat P, where you can see not just his athleticism and his skills are still there, but mentally he's still so sharp and he's playing the game just smarter. And that's the one thing that I love about vets. Instead of always having to rely on your athletic ability to chase a George Pickens around or a DJ or a Calvin, it's like, no, man, let's just play smart. Let me make this dude operate differently. Let me make this dude have to do something left-handed per se. And those are the things that just through experience you're able to implement into your game. And that's what Pat P has been doing from my perspective at training camp right now.
I love hearing that, man, because that's probably my most excited, free agency signing that we've got, among many others. But
yeah. Now you bring up a great point, man. Definitely bring up a great point, man. I like that though, Ryan. I like that. Hey, man, you stay safe out there. Keep being great at life, and you know we appreciate you for tapping in with us, baby.
Likewise. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thanks, bro.
Shout out to Ryan McPherson right there. All right, Deke, it's 6:10, man. We want to take one more call, man?
Sure.
We got time for one more, man. We hit the one more call, man. All right, because we know on Monday we not taking no calls. All right. On Monday.
Yeah, it's fair.
On Monday.
It's my birthday.
Ain't no call. Unless y'all want to call Deke's phone to wish Deke a happy birthday. You want to tell me your number, Deke?
I'm going to pass on that.
You sure?
But I have seen some people in the chat ask about my band and my band name and everything.
Ooh.
Well, it's a new band, and I haven't been shy about getting the name out there. So if you guys want,
okay. Talk to him then.
follow at Fat Pappy Official on
Let's
Instagram.
go.
That's the band. Fat Pappy.
Fat
PH Fat.
Pappy Official.
Fat Pappy. We're taking over the Berg.
Let's go.
Best band in the Berg already right now. Just people don't know about us yet.
Talk about it, man. Yes. Love that. Y'all heard him.
At Fat Pappy. PH Fat. Fat Pappy Official. Go follow it.
You heard him. Let's get it. All right. Time for the last call, man. Phone number to dial 412-346-6955. Who's gonna be this final caller? Oh, all right. Who we got? Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with, man? Hello.
Rod Dollars.
Oh, we got the homie Rod Dollars in the house. How the heck are you doing, man?
Man, I'm all right, man. Hanging in there, man. How y'all feeling?
Man, we can't complain over here, man. Life is good, baby. Life is good.
Yo, and happy early birthday to Deke, too, man. Happy early birthday,
hey,
man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate
man, you
that.
got to turn up one time for Deke, man. Hey, you want to call Deke on his birthday? Deke, tell me your number real quick, bro. Just give me a number, bro. We all on the phone together anyways. It ain't going to hurt nothing. It ain't nobody else going to hear it except me, you, and him.
Well, I think I follow Rod Dollars on Twitter. I think he just hit me up on Twitter, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right,
I
guess. But if his Twitter
Rod Dollars gets it.
if his Twitter gets hacked, you can
I don't
just
think
get
it's
from
happening.
the phone.
You're doing too many hypotheticals here.
Respect.
Man.
So, Rod, talk to me, man. Obviously, we know we right in the heart of this thing, man. Training camp practice is going through. Friday Night Lights coming up as well. Who have you been most excited about coming out of Steelers training camp right now, man?
Man, right now I've been excited about Calvin Austin because I wanted to see how he was going to look out of AKA Sonic. I be calling him Sonic, man, because he on a whole nother level when it comes to speed. But yeah, because I wanted to see how he was going to look off the foot injury. I know that's not an easy injury, and he had surgery to you know what I'm saying, to correct it and everything. So I was eager to see how he was looking, and
especially from a speed guy like that too. Yeah.
Yes, and he ain't missing no steps. So I was worried about that, and he ain't missing not a step out there. So he actually looks faster, for real, if you ask me.
Low key.
But yeah, and but y'all just asked about offense or just all together?
In general, who you got, baby? Talk to me. Yeah,
Calvin Austin, and I want to see, my dark horse right now is Kevin Dotson.
Whoa! I gotta hear this.
Dotson, some opportunities. Let's go. Talk to me about Dotson. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, because I'm an underdog type of guy. I'm always rooting for the underdog. And ever since we done made these free agent pickups with Nate Herbig, and I like to call him Nasty Nate because he gets nasty in the trenches. And Big Isaac, man. And I was like, dang, everybody just counting my dog Kevin out like he just a chump. He ain't no chump, dog. He do this. So I'm rooting for him to come out of there. But I mean, may the best dog win. You know, like Mike Tomlin say, is one bone and two dogs. So
no, big facts,
or
big
three
facts.
dogs. In that case, it's 3 dogs. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I like that right there.
Yep.
Dang, so he just with the Kevin Dotson. That's clean, man. Yeah, Dotson has been a little bit forgotten right now, man. He's been the one that's not talked about as often. But yeah, salute Dotson, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't got the
everybody's
jersey.
talking about
I
out.
kind of bailed on him. Not even gonna lie.
You lucky, yeah. You did. You was a little bit too excited about Seyi Malu, man.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Right,
Actually,
right.
I have the same mentality as Dotson. Like, I just don't see a path for him.
Yeah. Well,
I think that's really what it is.
Any consolation, he was running with the 2s today. Or no, he ran with the 1s today because Isaac sat out. Isaac had a
Vet
bad
rest.
day. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
He better have made some noise too.
Yeah, but the only problem was it was shirts and shorts practice, no pads. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be out there tomorrow for Friday Night Lights.
They're gonna be thumping tomorrow. Tomorrow's where you want to be at. Yeah. Don't go regular time. Remember, it's the night
Arthur
practice
Moats,
for everybody that don't know. Yeah.
Yes. So tell me this though, Moats.
Yeah.
Where is the best spot to sit to watch the backers on backs on backers, man? When you have Friday Night Lights?
End zone. Got to get to the end zone. Typically, it's the end zone nearest the concession stand, nearest like the street and stuff like that. So the buses, where like we park is the front. That end zone is where you want to be for the backs on backers, like that vicinity over there. Right. That's where we kill each other. That's where we're gonna have a full on bloodbath. Absolutely, it always goes down there. Yeah, that's the spot. Definitely in that end zone. I don't know why it's always there, but that's the spot. Even when I came and a couple years ago I did my little like retirement thing, they even had it right there on that one too. I'm like, all right, y'all still, it's always there. So definitely be in that end zone. That's the end zone, man. That's definitely one. Absolutely, man. It's gonna be blood on the moon. That's what they say. Be blood on the moon.
Yes, sir. I can't wait, man.
Absolutely. Hey, man, well, safe travels if you're not already in town. You know what I'm saying? Well, definitely make sure you enjoy yourself.
I'm going to leave tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, yeah, definitely safe travels on that, man. And always appreciate you tapping in with us as well, Rod. You know that from the heart, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it,
Yes, sir.
Man.
Y'all be safe and be smart.
All right, bro. Peace.
Nah, respect. Shout out to Rod Dollars right there, man. Tapping in with us, man. He always been rocking with us, too.
The K-Dot call.
Bro, that was pretty fire.
Yeah,
that came off the beaten path right there. That when we talk about underground Steeler, that might be one of them names, you know. Say, oh, yo, Kevin Dotson. Oh, okay, Dotson this shit. Like that.
Hit these supers.
Yeah, and then we roll up out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ty_2. Having a debate about Steelers-Niners game. Would you choose Ayuk and Debo over Deontay and Pickens?
Because he's talking about the matchups. Dang.
Versus the 49ers corners or just in general?
See, I was taking it like in this particular game.
I like us. I'll be honest with you. I mean, Ayuk and Debo are good, but in terms of like a style of receiver I want going forward, I'm taking Pickens over Debo, and then Deontay, Ayuk. It's whatever. I'll roll with our guy. I'll take Deontay.
I think in this situation, because the game is game 1 and knowing the quarterback situation in San Fran, I'm going to roll Pickens and Johnson because I feel like just with Kenny, number 1, he played more, but number 2, he's not coming off of an injury, and it's not a major injury to his throwing arm. Whereas when we talk either of the quarterbacks out there in San Fran, Brock Purdy coming off of injury, Trey Lance coming off of injury, Sam Darnold, maybe you could say his career has been injured at times. But either way, it's just like, I don't know how any of those 3 dudes are going to look, the rust, or just the development when you're talking Trey Lance, when you're talking Sam Darnold. We obviously know Brock Purdy looked good, but that's one of the things we're talking about year 1 versus year 2. Can you evolve from that? What else can you do when, it's more film on you and teams have had a better chance to just perform or prepare for you? And that's something that we got to see with Kenny as well. But to me, I just think that a healthy Kenny, a Kenny that finished the season the way that he did, and having a full offseason where he could just get better on himself, I'm taking that approach, especially in a week 1 situation like this.
828 Style just dropped to 50 and said, just because I love the show.
Man, salute you. I was just talking to you too, man. From the heart. You know it's all love, man. We definitely appreciate you, 828 Style.
I'm gonna sound like Aaron Rodgers here. It's just I have so much gratitude right now.
Like seriously, man.
So much gratitude.
We was in the ayahuasca as well. Or that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's wow. A lot of. We were just talking with people on the phone. Yeah. You know, A2A Styles dropping hefty super chats here recently.
I'm about to go
he's
eat
about
a tub
to send
of
us.
butter. Let's go eat some butter, man.
Like, yeah, he's about to send us those sneakers too.
I'm turning the lights off when you leave. Deke.
People are asking for stock options.
Deke.
I think that was A2A Styles as well, right?
It was. Deke, I'm gonna just turn the lights off. I'm eating butter. I'm just eating butter all weekend, bro. I just feel like it's one of them times for us, man. Like. I'm really extremely grateful. Now, from the heart, though, A2A Style, man, we definitely appreciate you rocking with us the way you do, man. Oh, and I think we had missed one. AJ Martinez, he did also want to give you a happy Monday birthday. God bless.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, he was sending that to you as well, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Deke's birthday is on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Deke is officially official. He's joining the club.
Same as Crosby.
Yeah.
Same day as Highsmith as well.
Yep. And it was somebody
Kyler Murray.
We
don't worry about him. Jalen Hurts though too.
Why don't y'all game together?
Jalen Hurts is August 7th as well. We got a loaded day. Like, that's nice, not bad.
Y'all solid. That's a solid day, bro. Absolutely.
Not bad. Absolutely. We got some good guys there.
Absolutely.
Me and Crosby probably on the top. And then it goes downhill after that.
No. Highsmith is in the convo. Highsmith.
He's a solid 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in the convo. I take Highsmith over Murray.
Definitely. Yeah, him and Hurts, they got to duke it out for 3, I guess.
Yeah. Hurts, he playing Philly, so I don't know how that go.
Depending on the day, maybe I'd give the edge to Crosby. I mean, it's debatable who's done more for the city, but Crosby's done good things.
All right. You sure you don't want me getting your email? We could just give it out real quick, and I'm like,
email. Did you say email?
No, not email. Phone number.
No.
What if they text you? I just want people to show you love on your birthday. Deke.
Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter.
But that's not the same. Like, what if
it works? It all works the same.
But not everybody got Twitter or X.
All right, go to Instagram though.
And everybody got Instagram.
YouTube.
Everybody got YouTube.
Whatever.
Sometimes they might, because remember we're not gonna be on Monday either. And I don't know if you're gonna be on, so they might need one to just call you.
Nah, we're good.
All right.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
Dildo Baggins, my buddy had a Martavis jersey he wore during the COVID season and kept testing positive for COVID. Coincidence?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Oh.
Hey, bro.
That's a good one.
Hey, bro.
That has nothing to do with his catching on the field.
Hey, bro.
That has everything to do with him
man?
Constantly testing positive off of it.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? Oh. Jeez Louise. Yeah, yep, all good.
So you said you got the AJ Martinez one, right?
Yes, Lord have mercy.
Anything else I'm missing?
That's a unique name right there, bro. He has a very unique name, man.
Oh, Stan Claire gifted a Moats membership to Vegas TJG.
Shout out to Stan Claire, man. Showing
and
love.
And 828 Style
showing love for the culture.
Dropped another 50 for C-Note total here.
Whoa, wait a
for the culture.
Out. Did he say for the culture?
He did.
I see it now. Lord. 828, man, you all right, bro. You all right with us, man. No, from the heart, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. That's all we can say. We appreciate you, man. You know we're going to keep the content rolling how we always do, man. God, dog. But nah, you all right with us, man. 828, from the heart, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Man, it's just crazy that we actually had a chance to talk to him today. That's the dope part, man. So salute you, man. Salute you. God, dog.
Well, you got anything else on your mind?
I was literally trying to think right now, man. 828 took me out. It's like, dang, 828, man, that only was a cool convo, and he was like, y'all got the shoes. I'm like, God, nigga doing that. It's like, yo, we appreciate you, man. We do. In terms of anything else, nothing right now. Like we said, no show Monday. We'll be back in there Wednesday.
You can blame me.
It's your birthday, your 30th birthday, Deke. We not doing a show on your birthday, man. It's your birthday. Your birthday.
So what if I said I wanted to? Would you not let it happen?
I would be very, very against it, yes.
Okay.
Because it's your birthday, bro.
I appreciate that.
And like I said, I don't know if everybody was brought up like that, but I was brought up where, like, your birthday is an important day, man. Because that was the day that you were born, man. All right?
It's probably a better approach than mine.
Yeah.
I just view it as another day.
No, man. It's your birthday, bro.
Trust me, people around me have celebrated it and, you know, give some respect to it. But
yeah,
I've also worked on my birthday, and I've never had to go into school, or I never had to go to school because obviously it's in the summer. But
I respect.
Yeah, I don't know. I just always viewed it as, all right, whatever.
Nah, man.
It's whatever. But this is a big one, though. It's just 3-0.
You see, I don't work my birthday. I don't work my birthday, man. I try to make sure I get that day off. Like, I don't want to work that day. That's a built-in holiday. That's like your personal holiday. Yeah, can never go wrong with that day, man. So that's how we'll roll, man. But like I said, we back in here on Wednesday, and you obviously know, man, content to be dropping like we always do, man. So yeah, man, you got any streaming Bleach Report anything this weekend?
Not this weekend. You know what? They want me on for the preseason game, though.
Okay,
watch party.
Let's go.
So I'll do it for as long as the starters are in.
All right, respect.
And then give a little 5-10 minute post game reaction.
The starters.
That's how they wanted to do it.
No, I respect it though. I like that then, man. So all right, y'all got action. All right. So yeah. With that being the case then, man, we'll go ahead and conclude today's show. But hope each and every one of y'all enjoyed it, man. We definitely appreciate the heck out of each and every one of y'all tapping in with us. And like I said, man, the season is here, so the content's gonna keep rolling from us to you guys, all right? So with that being the case, hit that like button one more time if you have not done so, and don't forget to subscribe on the way out if you are new to the channel, all right? But either way, we appreciate you, and until next time, baby,
peace.